Ooh, here it
Oh
goes.
God.
We're live now.
It's
Hey.
the us.
Can you see
Yeah,
us?
I actually
Yeah.
Yeah,
can.
You
it looks
can.
great.
I can't see us right now. Give me
You
a
can see
second.
us.
You need to
There we go.
get good
I've
then, I guess.
I've
Hell yeah.
refreshed. There we go.
Great.
We're online now. There's a bit
Hell
of a
yeah.
delay, so I'm going to back away. I'll give people a couple of seconds to start coming in. I'm going to give the "we're live now" thing.
Hell yeah.
That's
See if
kind of
people
weird.
hop on.
I scratched my nose, and then a full like couple seconds later, my nose was scratched.
There we go.
I cannot watch myself on Twitch. Holy shit.
Yep.
I do not I do not know such problems you speak of. I have no such weaknesses,
Oh my god.
nor weaknesses at all.
Yeah.
All right.
Quite a lot of talk.
Send to, put in story. There we go. Put it in. There we go.
Imagine being perceived. Could not be me.
Could not. But anyway, let's get started, shall we?
Yeah.
Hello,
Absolutely.
everybody. How's everyone doing?
So good.
So good?
Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
All right.
Pretty good.
So let's start with introductions. My name is Hazel. I'll be the DM for today, and welcome to Azimyth Tales. I can't believe this is actually happening. Yeah. So anyway, we got a number of people here today, and to preface beforehand, a couple of us will not have our webcams on because they don't want to. Don't ask about it. They just don't want to. It's okay.
Don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it.
Being
And my
perceived.
camera sucks, so
Exactly. So there's nothing to worry about there. But let's go ahead and introduce everybody. We have Charlie.
Yo, Charlie.
We have Hunter, who is very much in character. I really do appreciate that. We have Perry.
Yeah, what up?
Yo. We got Jordan.
You're not Winnie Harlow?
greetings, Earthlings.
Greetings from beyond, Mr. Fabulous Mustache Man. If anyone wants to connect the
Fabulous.
name to the voice, he is in fact the Mustache Man.
Do
I don't
you
actually
know
have
the
a mustache this big
man?
in real life, but the
Well, he
character
doesn't.
does.
Well,
He's awesome.
in character.
The illusion.
Don't ruin the illusion, Jordan. Jeez. Now we also have Lily.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really? Yeah, you
And
Correct.
we have Mason.
Hey.
Who? No.
Who? What?
Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. So anyway, we're going to get started very soon. But before we do, I would like to say thank you, Mason, for all the artwork you've given us. As time goes on, you'll see that the character sheets will appear, including the full body, and we also have the portraits of the characters visible with each person. So you'll always know who is who, hopefully. So,
Wow.
with all that out of the way, how about we get started? So,
Nah. It's not.
no, you don't want
I still
to?
want-
Okay,
I
that's
don't
fine.
want
We
to.
can just sit
Yeah,
around
actually,
and
I
twiddle our
got somewhere to
thumbs.
be.
You
Let's
got
just sit
somewhere
here and watch
to
me
Yeah.
smoke weed for the next
Can we
2
wrap this
hours
up?
and 49
be.
minutes.
Why can't you smoke weed and play D&D at the same time?
Ah,
I mean, I can,
blasphemy!
but I don't want to.
Wait, is that even allowed on Twitch?
I don't think so. No, don't do that.
Hmm.
If it's legal where you are.
I
We
mean,
had this conversation, Hazel. You cannot tell me to not do this now. We had this conversation.
it's okay. We'll deal with that when we deal with that. But anyway, let's actually get started.
Oh yeah.
So, our story begins in a tavern. Like any other stories of these types, this tavern has everything you would expect in a tavern. It has a huge clientele, it has a lot of mead, it has a lot of food, and also it has a extremely deep pit in the middle of the place full of drunk people that is about 40 feet in diameter. You know, normal stuff.
Wait, the pit is full of drunk people?
The pit is not full of drunk people, but there's a lot
Okay.
of drunk people around. It is the
Okay.
evening. It's basically happy hour. There's a lot of people. In fact, you also notice that there are, in fact, a couple of drunk people. One who is holding on to what looks to be a rope with a little bucket, and another guy is slowly pulling him down into said pit and pulling him back up. Crazy stuff. But at this moment in
Whack.
time, you sit around a sturdy wooden table lit by a brightly burning candle and littered with plates cleared of food and half-drained tankers. The sounds of gamblers yelling and drunken adventurers singing bawdy songs nearly drown out the off-key strumming of a young bard 3 tables over. Then, all the noise is eclipsed by a shout. "You pig! Like kill me mates, does ya?" Then a 7-foot-tall half-orc is hit by a wild swinging punch from a male human whose shaved head is covered by eye-shaped tattoos. 4 other humans stand beside him, ready to jump into the fray. The half-orc cracks her knuckles, roars, and leaps at the tattooed figure. But before you see if blood is drawn, a crowd of spectators clusters around the brawl. What do you do?
I mind my own business, I think.
All right?
So you're like another one of those kinds of guys, huh?
Hey, be nice to me.
Be nice to me.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
Uh,
Quiet, you
my
two.
my
Yeah.
character. Oh,
Go ahead.
my character would like to cast the spell Thaumaturgy on himself
Okay.
to make his voice shout out. And he's going to say, "Great! It's been a while since I've been in a tavern fight. Now, it's best if you all group up together to take me on. Otherwise, it won't be a challenge."
Will anyone else be participating in this fight?
I'm just
I
gonna.
I'm
love
gonna
this
go
guy
order
already.
another flagon of ale.
Yeah, Victor's quite content to just watch at the moment.
Victor is content to just watch. All right. Okay.
Step in if need
So,
be.
Jordan, I would like for you to roll initiative for me.
Alrighty. 2. First nat 1.
You
Oh,
rolled a
baby.
2? Wow.
First roll of the night is a nat 1, baby.
The first roll of the night, everybody.
Get out of the
Congratulations.
way. Bode so well for
Oh
this.
my
Should
god. That is hilarious.
Should we all roll initiative just in case we feel like we should step in, or
Nah.
all right?
Nah, no need. No need. It's all good. Let's see. Let me just copy the URL real quick and let me just put this in the fight so you can see where your initiative is. And we'll move to the combat portion. And it's all fun and games when I realized just now that apparently your webcams are not here yet. Damn.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It's
we
okay,
are.
we're still learning. We're still learning.
Hmm.
But in the meantime, just don't pay attention to that. Just pay attention to the battle map portion. And let's see. At this moment in time, the bandits, they're all basically just going to try to move around her, essentially. This guy is going to try to move over here to a position, and he is going to try to grapple her. Basically trying to get her from trying to pummel this dude that is currently on the floor. So, let's see how that goes. Uh-oh. Who dropped? Somebody dropped. I think Hunter
The
dropped.
beard
That's
man.
okay.
Oh, just for a moment. I'll be back. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. They rolled a 15, but she actually rolled a 10. So this guy does manage to actually grab her and pull her away from the guy she is currently wailing on, which should
darn.
allow the next guy in the initiative to get up, and he's going to try to clock her in the face, with advantage because she's grappled.
Rude.
So let's see here, natural 17 and natural 1. So the 17 is going to do that, and he is going to punch her, dealing 1 damage. He's not very strong.
Huh.
Let's see here. The other bandits, they're going to stand back and just watch this go down. And Yagra is going to try to break free of the grapple and roll the natural 2. Amazing. Argos, what are you doing?
Oh, she has a
All right.
name. We can save her if she dies, guys.
Yes, that's the rule.
All right, we're gonna walk up there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then my character is going to, let's see here, cast the spell Thaumaturgy again.
Okay.
And he is going to use the make his voice boom up to 3 times as loud. And he's going to say, "Are you ignoring me? Me? Argos Jupiter?"
Oh, this will be fun.
The bandit who currently has Yager grappled, he looks over towards you, and he says, "Who the hell are you?"
You just
I
said.
literally said my name.
And I don't know that name.
You will soon.
Okay, at that point in time, they're going to continue ignoring you, as this guy is going to continue to try to punch. Oh, fuck. Natural 19? Damn. That's going to be another point of damage on the half-orc woman who is currently restrained. And then at this point, bandit number 2, he's basically going to walk up to you, and he is going to say, "If you want to get in a fight, you can get into a fight. If not, just back off." And that's going to end his turn. And 5 and 4 are basically going to do nothing, and Yager's going to try to break free. And she rolls... She rolls a 5. She has
no.
She has a +3 to strength, but that's basically an 8. So
Drink too much ale.
drink way
Right,
too much
I don't
ale.
want to watch this lady get beat up.
You can jump in whenever you want to.
I
And
think
Argos,
I will.
it's now your turn. What are you doing?
All right. So bandit number 2, that's the one. Yeah, that is the one right in front of me. So let's see here. Why don't we go give him a good old wallop?
All right.
Question.
We'll do it with my
Yeah?
fist.
What's the question?
Mhm.
Is there any water around here?
In game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you, Hazel. 500 miles away from me, where there's some water I can get.
You can easily acquire water over at the bar. They will provide water if you want water. They're not going to hold it against you. They have water, they have milk, they have ale, they have mead.
I meant more like, is there a pool of water? Is there water at the bottom of this pit?
The pit is so deep you can't necessarily see what's down there. And outside of that, there isn't any other water outside of like possible tankers that are filled with it. Yeah. So Argos, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, we're gonna roll to do an unarmed strike.
All right, punch him.
That's gonna miss. It's an 8.
Yeah, an 8 won't hit this guy. You try to go for a punch, but it goes wide. Bandit 3 is going to continue to grapple.
Can I go over to him now?
Yeah, sure. Roll initiative for me. See when you get in.
Right. It would be nice if I knew where I just put my d20. I had it in my hand. Here it is. 18.
18? Cool.
Mhm.
In fact, you managed to get a turn in before this guy does. In fact, on the initiative order, you're actually on the very top. Legitimately,
So,
you are.
Excellent. Is it me then?
Yep, it's you.
Can I give her the help action to break free of this grapple by distracting the guy who's holding on to her?
I mean, you have to be within. You have to be next to her in order to do that, and you are currently like 20 or so. Actually, more than 30 feet away, I'd say.
I'm gonna let's see. Can I use the like dash action to kind of get over there and then like make a bonus action like persuasion or something?
You can't necessarily bonus act. Actually, yeah, you could talk as a free action. In fact, as you run, you can like try to talk. So you can do that. You can try that.
Sure.
So let's see. You're dashing. That's about.
Yeah.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. You get to about here.
Right. Hey, surely we can talk about this. what's going on?
At this point, bandit number 2, as you say that, bandit number 2 is going to try to fucking punch with a natural 5, which is going to
Can I
miss
just like
Argos.
run straight into him, seeing as I am like running already?
Well, the thing is, this guy is going for a punch against Argos, not on you. So
Okay.
this isn't going to hit you. But
Yo,
he
so
misses. He
straight
goes
up.
wide.
So I have heavy armor, so I probably didn't dodge, so he probably punched the armor. My character is going to look at him after the punch did nothing. He's going to say, pathetic.
At this point, number 5 is going to jump in, and he's also going to try to punch you. With a natural 3. Wow, that's terrible.
This fight is really going places.
I am not hitting anybody today. This is bullshit.
Wow. It's not
Yeah,
That
nice
was
to hit
even
people.
sadder than before.
I don't know. I think it's a fun time.
Oh my god. Okay, so bandit number 4 is going to go over here. He's going to look towards you, Ida, and he says, either you're fighting or you're not. And that's going to end his turn. Yagra is going to
That's all he
try.
says.
Yeah, that's all he says. And
Sure.
oh, this might actually succeed. There we go. Let's see, that's a 13. Yeah, she manages to break free. She manages to break free from her grapple, and she is going to she's going to look over in your direction, Ida, and she says, "Don't. This is my fight right now. Stay back." And I think, does a grapple take an action to escape from?
Takes an attack.
It takes an attack. Okay, so she can't attack at this point. So Argos, you're next. What are you doing?
Alrighty. So we're gonna go towards number 2. We're gonna try and punch him again.
All right, try to punch him.
Hopefully this works. Alright. Does an 11 hit?
Does an 11 hit? No.
Yeah.
You're
That's what I
one
think.
shy.
Okay. My turn ends there.
All right. At this point, because now I believe we're in round 4, something happens at this point. Something very peculiar. You hear shouts of alarm suddenly ringing out as a hulking creature climbs up out of the shaft in the middle of the tap room. A monster with warty green skin and a tangled nest of wiry black hair, a long carrot-shaped nose and bloodshot eyes. As it bares its yellow teeth and howl, you can see as half a dozen bat-like creatures are attached to his body, with 3 more circling above it like flies. Everyone in the tavern reacts in fear, except for the barkeep Durnan, who shouts, "Troll!" And a troll has entered the scene.
All right. At this moment,
At this point in time, I want everybody to roll initiative. And
Yeah.
let me get some music started.
yeah, Victor's gonna slowly stand up and go.
16.
All right.
Yay.
17.
I'll kill you.
17.
Get the fuck, Lily.
Get fucked. I mean, we're all trying here. Okay,
Speak
so
for yourself.
let's see
I'm
here.
upset.
Lyra rolled a 16? And let's see here. Victor rolled a 17. Pug, what did you roll?
10.
10. Great. All right, let's see here. Ida and Argos are in. Synth.
20.
20. God damn. Okay. Awesome. And let me just add the Sturges and the
Wow.
trolls in as well. This is going to be a fight, everybody. This is going to be a fight. And now, let me actually get some
What?
music started.
No.
So glad I rolled a 20 because my 8 HP ass really wants to get in on this.
Of course. Now, let's see here. Let me get the music started and turn it down a bit so it's in the background. And let me share sound for you guys so you guys can actually hear what's happening. Share sounds.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah. There we go. Can you hear it fine?
Yep.
All right, cool. Now initiative has started. Synth, you're up first. What are you doing?
I am going to simply take this spoon I was using to eat my porridge. I'm going to touch it with my middle finger. I'm gonna throw it into the fray.
You're gonna throw it into the fray? Okay. You're
And
throwing a
as it
spoon?
lands, I'm throwing a spoon, and as it lands, it's going to spin along the hardwood floor and land kind of right at the feet of everyone who was fighting before the troll. And in Perry's character's voice, it's going to say, "You all fight like my mother, and she died 4 years ago."
Oh my god. Damn.
And then I'm gonna just walk towards the exit.
You're gonna leave?
I'm gonna start leaving.
You're going to leave. Okay.
I have no business here.
Hi.
Amazing. I love that. That is brilliant. Congratulations.
That's all in
Okay,
my turn.
so you basically
What's
just
my passive perception? Do I realize that you just did that?
everyone realizes you just did that. Everyone is screaming and yelling. There's dozens of people here that's just running away. You just get off your chair and you just move about, let's see. The door is down south, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's what you do. Is there anything else you would like to do? Is that your turn?
Nope, that'll end my turn.
Perfect.
So I assume that the spoon is like where the voice came from, right? You wanted it
Yeah.
to sound like it was me saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks a lot.
Love it.
The spoon was talking.
The spoon was talking. Ida, you're next. What are you doing?
Yeah, I guess I'm part of the fight now.
Yeah.
So let's see. I still want to. Okay, does it look like all of the people who were fighting each other have turned to face the troll now? Or are they all still fighting each other?
At this point in time, everyone has basically stopped fighting and they're all looking at the troll.
Right, okay, I'm gonna hit it with my bow.
All right, go ahead and shoot it.
Excellent. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
A 21 does in fact hit. Roll damage.
Fabulous 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. It's looking pretty hurt. In fact, when you look at it, it looks pretty hurt already, as there seems to be what looks to be dozens of bat-like creatures that seems to be on it, and they all have proboscises. So they all seem to be drilled into this troll. But as soon as you fire your arrow and hit the troll, all of them basically eject from the body, and they all start flying down into the hole where they came from. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, no. I do want to also say, I didn't just say what it sounded like I said. I don't disagree, though.
No one is paying attention, nor is anyone paying any
Great.
minds.
It's fine. It's probably for the best.
Yep. And... Alright, there we go. And that ends your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Victor, what are you doing?
All right. So does it look like everyone's focused on the troll now? There's no more bar brawl going on.
The brawl has
That's
basically
forgotten.
cut short at this point, and you can tell just by looking from where you're standing, everyone except the half-orc woman looks terrified.
Yeah. All right. Victor's gonna watch Synth walking away and be like, and he kind of has a look of like, it looks up to the roof. And he's like, well, I guess I gotta get involved with this one. He's gonna push his chair back and jog in, kind of going around the opposite side of the table to the right of him.
Mm-hmm.
Just about 30 feet. which is 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah. And let's see. What am I, Victor? He's gonna pull a shield into his offhand, and his dominant hand is gonna make a gesture towards the troll and cast chill touch on
Chill
the troll.
touch. All right, roll to hit.
Ooh,
Yeah.
my favorite spell ever.
17.
17. 17 does in fact hit. Roll damage.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Favorite thing about it is that it is neither cold damage nor a touch range spell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It confuses everybody who uses it.
Oh,
The
that's a
best.
fat 1 damage.
Awesome.
But
Great.
Ooh, baby.
but it can't regain hit points until start of my next turn.
Smart.
Slaps.
Smart.
And that would be all for Victor.
Up next is bandit number 3, the bravest of the bandits. And he looks over towards this troll, and the troll looks over towards him and grins. And he fucking bolts. He's basically going the same direction that Synth is going, but faster. So 5,
Huh.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He's at the door at this point. Brilliant.
Right.
And he's basically just like running with his tail between his legs. It's great. Lyra, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna say this one time.
Okay.
It's Lyra,
Lyra.
and then I'm gonna kill every single one of you. All right. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Brutal.
Thank you.
I'd like to see you try.
Would you?
Yep.
Anyway.
Go. 14
You are
hit points versus
terrifying.
14 hit points, baby.
Anyway, I'm going to stand up on my. Actually, wait. I have a theoretical question first.
Okay.
So, can I use shape water
Mm-hmm.
to theoretically create a number of little ice shards and throw them? And if so, would they cause damage?
I would say you would be able to create. I'm hearing a bit of an echo. I'm not sure if that's me or not. You can create the shards of ice, but the thing is, they won't necessarily have the range or the power to do any type of damage, because that is a specific like frost finger spell or like an actual spell that does cold damage. Shape water itself isn't capable of doing that, sadly, on its own.
Which is stupid because I can shape water and I can freeze it.
Yes, you can.
And I can move it.
You can
Can it
throw
be
it,
more
Separate
focused out?
action.
but have
to,
you
like,
ever
throw it
thrown ice at a
manually?
person?
Yeah.
I mean,
Ash
snowballs do
Justin.
bludgeoning damage if you got ice in the middle of them.
Anyway, in that case, I'm gonna stand up on my stool, and I'm gonna pull out my crossbow.
All right.
And I'm gonna aim it at the troll.
All right.
Or whatever it is.
We have so much in common.
We both
Projectile
use
weapons,
crossbows. We use
14
magic.
hit points.
18 hit?
18 does in fact hit.
Beautiful. 4.
4 damage. All right. You take your little crossbow, you aim it, you fire, you hit the back of it as it reels in pain a little bit, and it looks over in your direction, and it snarls at you angrily. Does that end your turn? It's a good thing we have music for the dead air.
Yeah. I would like to. I'm gonna jump on the bar. That's all I'm gonna do.
You're gonna jump on the bar. Okay, great. And it ends your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, up next is one of the Sturges. This one is basically going to try to move to the closest person it can see, which at this point will be Victor. It's going to fly over towards you, and it's going to try to attack you.
Okay.
Alright, let's see here. Natural 2.
Doesn't hit.
Plus 5, 7. Doesn't hit.
Nope.
Great. It basically flies towards you and it tries to stab you with the tip of its proboscis, but it hits your armor instead, and you manage to shrug it
Yeah.
off.
It's my chainmail. It's just like Victor's
Yeah.
just like.
Up next is a bandit number 1, who is named Kresk in this. He looks towards his men who are terrified. He looks over towards this troll, and I'm going to roll a wisdom save to see if he actually partakes in the fight or not. He rolls what I needed him to roll. He rolled a 14 plus 1, 15. That was what he needed to beat. So he's actually going to participate in the fight.
Excellent.
Because what he's going to do, he's going to look through his bag and he's going to try to rummage out a torch. And he's going to use his action to light the torch. And he is going to move up towards it. Uh-oh. There we go. All of you move together. And it takes an action to light a torch, so he can't do anything else at the moment, but he's readying his action to hit the thing with the torch as soon as he's able. So that is going to end his turn. Up next in the initiative is the troll. And guess what the troll is going to do?
It's gonna troll us.
Not heal.
It is...
Smash.
Well, it can't heal because you did shield touch. Good call. Usually, it would regenerate unless it took acid or fire damage. But your spell specifically says that creatures aren't capable of healing if they take damage from shield touch, so good call there. But the thing is, the troll does have 3 attacks.
Great.
And he is going to attack the person who literally ran up to him with a torch. And trolls are scared of torches. Alright, that's a natural 14 plus 7. That's going to hit. That's also a natural 14 plus 7. That hits. And that's a 12 plus 7 is 19, which also hits. So all 3 of those are going to hit. I don't think this guy is going to live much longer.
Well, I mean, his name is first name Bandit, second name number 3, so we can heal him. He's a named character.
No, it's not Bandit number 3 that's being attacked. Bandit number 3 went for the door. This is
Sorry, it's Bandit number 2.
1, who is
Bandit number 1.
Kretz in this case, who is the leader, the guy who's supposed to set an example for his men.
Okay.
So let's see here. It is 1 bite attack and 2 claw attacks, which totals up to about 5d6.
But wait, he
Let's see.
is named.
12, 17, 21, 12, plus 4 for each attack, so that is another 12, so that's 24. This guy... this guy only had 17 HP,
Oof.
so he's down. But luckily,
Gets more HP than us.
17 times 2 is 34, not what I rolled. So he is unconscious, not dead.
Cool.
But he was ripped to shreds.
Oof.
Pug, you're next. What are you doing?
Oh my god! What's happening here? This is horrendous. Let's see. I'm gonna jump on top of the table and start running across the table in as direct a line I can towards the troll. 30
Okay.
feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. Dive roll. 25, 30.
Huh.
And then I'm going to throw a javelin at it.
Alright, you take your javelin, you throw it, roll to hit.
You got it. Let's see. That is 15.
15. That does in fact hit. That just hits actually. Its AC is 15, so roll damage.
Dope. 8 piercing damage.
8! Nice! Alright.
Oh
It's
my
looking hurt.
god!
It has
That's not good.
It has like 2 crossbow bolts in it, one in the chest, one in the back, and now it has a javelin in its abdomen. What are you gonna say?
This is just horrendous. This is bad for everyone. Everyone needs to calm down.
Everyone needs to calm down, you say to the troll.
Everyone needs to calm down, you say, the only one freaking out.
The only one freaking out.
Stay calm, everyone! Don't panic! Thanks. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Love it. Appreciate it. Brilliant. Up next is Sturge number 1. This guy. He is going to go up to the nearest person, who happens to be the half-orc lady, Yagra, and it is going to attack. That's a natural 12, plus 5. Let's see, does that
shit.
beat her AC? Yes, it does. So it is going to do some damage. Let's see here. It is going to do... I mean, it's not that bad. It's like a d4. But I did roll maximum on the die, so that's 7 damage. And it is now attached to her. The proboscis basically just goes directly into her shoulder, and it starts sucking blood from her body. And that's gonna end its turn. Up next is Sturge 2, who at this point is going to move up to you, Ida. And it's going to attack.
Ooh,
That's
I don't think Ada cares.
Does a 12 hit?
Let's see. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 just hits.
That matches. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my AC.
Yeah, so
isn't
that's
it?
going to be a d4. That's going to be 6 piercing damage, and it's now attached to you. As you notice,
I'm
this
not really
blood
a
starts
fan
to
of
be
that.
sucked from your body.
I think I would prefer that it wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
Can we arrange that? Can we make it not be doing that?
No. That's not negotiable.
Well, I don't need negotiation. I have dagger.
It's completely fine. Anyway, up next is bandit number 2, who is also going to hightail it for the door. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Can't quite make it, but he's on his way, following his friends. Same thing will go for both 5 and 4. They're basically leaving their boss to die at this point. They're just leaving him behind. So that's gonna end their turn. And Yagra looks over. It looks over to what's happening, sees that the torch is on the ground. She is going to run up, pick it up with a free object interaction, move up to the troll, and she's going to try to hit the troll with the torch. Natural 19. That hits. So the torch itself would only do like 1 bludgeoning damage to the troll, but the troll is now on fire as it deals 6 fire damage to the troll at this point, and the troll is now literally on fire.
Sick.
Nice.
Love it.
Up next is Durnan. Durnan sees this happening, sees that you're on top of the table. He grabs a sword from under the bar, jumps up on top, and he says, "Go ahead and shoot the Sturges. I'll take care of the troll." And he's going to book it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's about as far as he can go. Yeah, sure. He's going to dash, and he is going to get to about here. And that's going to end his turn. So, up next, Argos. What are you doing?
Okay, then. We are going to do something weird, I guess. So these Sturges are taking up space in these squares. Can I move through those squares? No problem.
You can.
Or
They
do I
are
have to
tiny
worry?
creatures, and you're a medium-sized creature, so you can push by them, no problem.
All right.
And they are flying, too. In fact, this one is attached to Ida, and this one is about, like, 15 or so feet in the air.
All right. Do I have to worry anything about opportunity attacks as I move by them?
One is currently sucking blood from Ida, and the other one is going to try to get an opportunity attack on you if you move in its direction. But the one that's currently attached to Ida won't get an attack opportunity on you because
All right.
it's
So
too busy.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. I need to take that attack of opportunity.
Okay. That is completely fine. It is going to try to hit you. Let's see here. Natural 4 plus 5 is
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, that doesn't do it.
It hits your armor. That's exactly what happens. Let's see.
My character is going to walk up
Move
and he's
this
going to be
also as
angry. He's going to be like, I was trying to have a decent bar fight. I found a lack of challenge ever since I've come to this land. And yet you'd stand here to interrupt me. You anger me beyond all known being. Prepare to face my wrath.
You must have
And
said
my
all that
character's
pretty
going
quick.
to cast Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave.
I need everyone in a 15-foot cube originating from me, so that should include the Sturge,
It should include
Yarga,
both.
and the
50.
Troll.
5, 10. Yeah, that's going to hit that Sturge, the Troll, and Yagra, so all of them have to roll what save?
A
Hold
con
on,
save.
where are you standing?
He is
On top
standing
of the
far enough
bed.
to where you won't be affected because it's a 15-foot
Okay.
cube, and you are outside of that cube range.
Yeah.
So let's
Oh,
see, I'm gonna
it would have
roll
hit
for-
my Sturge though.
It wouldn't hit your Sturge.
It wouldn't hit your
sadly.
Sturge, sadly.
Yeah. So, Sturge number 2 fails with a natural 7. Its con mod is a +0. If you do more than 2 damage, he will basically just die. I will roll for the Troll as well. The Troll rolled a 23.
Okay, it succeeds.
And Yagra rolls a 3
Okay.
Oh,
+2, 5.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's roll the dice. A total of 8 thunder damage.
8 thunder damage.
So I guess for the troll, that gets held to 4.
All right.
And all that fail, if they're still alive, they get pushed back 10 feet. Wait, is it
Okay.
10 feet?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
10 feet
Yeah,
away
10
from me.
feet. Yeah, so let's see. 8 damage and get knocked back 10 feet. So what happens is you basically smash your hand to the ground as loud thunder just emanates from your body. This Sturge basically explodes. And he dies. And Yagra gets pushed back 10 feet, so she is flung back into this opposing chair, breaks that chair, collapses this table a little bit, and falls to the ground prone. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that pretty much does it. Let's see here. Yeah, that ends my turn.
Cool. So, up next, top of the order, Synth. What are you doing?
All right. So as the bandits like run the hell out of here, Synth suddenly loses all interest in leaving and looks at them in disgust. And he's gonna turn around and see what's going on behind him and say, "Oh, for fuck's sake, guess there's not a doctor in the house." And then he's gonna dash over to Perry's character. What's her name again? I'm sorry.
Ada.
Ada. Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
dash over to Ada if I can.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You will have to dash to get to her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
So, I'll move you there. There we
Okay,
go.
cool. Thank
Thanks.
No problem. There we go. You get there, but you dash. It takes up your action. Do you have a bonus action or anything else you would like to use?
you. I don't believe so,
Okay.
but I'm gonna say that I don't. To make it make sense in the story, I don't immediately help her at all
Okay.
because I'm so disgusted and put off by the Sturge that's like sucking her blood that for a second I kind of just recoil from her and consider leaving again.
It's pretty gross.
It is pretty gross, not gonna lie. Yeah, so let's see
But that'll end
here.
my turn.
Ida, it is your turn, but on the top of your turn, before you get to do anything, you are immediately going to lose 6 points of damage onto you.
Cool.
You basically take another 6 damage.
Right. That's cool and fun and neat.
How much health do you have left?
Yeah, 3.
3,
Wait, no, I didn't do that
Uninteractive.
right. 2.
2. Okay. Yeah, so
Oh,
you're
phew.
losing a lot of blood. You're starting to feel woozy as a whole lot of blood is starting to leave your body. What do you do?
Great, cool. Hey, if I remove this, will it cause problems for me? I say to the person who's just run up to me saying, "Guess there's not a doctor in the house."
You're very calm.
Yeah, I tend to be. Can I get a response from the doctor before I decide exactly what I'm gonna do?
The doctor did all of
Yeah.
the speaking. Actually, go ahead.
I wouldn't recommend removing it. We don't know how deep it's gone.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to pick up a chair. Tell me if I can do this. I would like to pick up the chair that's next to me.
You can.
I would like to walk over to the troll and just smack it as hard as I can, intending to push it back into the pit. I want it to go into the pit, please.
Let's see. That in itself is going to be a bit difficult. I don't think you would be able to push it, considering it is more than twice
Seem
your
too
size.
heavy.
It is a very heavy creature, and a chair probably wouldn't be able to do that much. But you can still try to hit it with the chair. Do you?
Nah, I'll try to hit it with the longbow. I know
Okay.
my own strength.
You know your.
Uh,
Let's
yeah,
not
in
do
that
something
case, I'm
stupid
gonna
while
just
you're
sorta-
very quickly losing blood.
yeah, I'm gonna sort of kick the chair out so I can sit on it in case I pass out. And I'm gonna use my longbow
All
to
right.
hit the troll
Roll to hit.
instead. Yeah. I don't think a 6 is gonna do it.
Nope.
I think I'm just raise my arm and like the sturge is there, and I feel just like a twinge of proboscis.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Ugh.
Set my crossbow on the table and just sort of lean there on one elbow.
Okay. That ends your turn.
Ends my turn.
All right, Victor, you're up.
Yeah. So Victor's gonna. I'll RPS to him like what the same rule is, but he's gonna cast Toll the Dead on the Sturge right next to him.
All right, go for it. Let's see.
But you have to
It's
make
a
wisdom
con
saving
save?
throw.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom saving
they're
throw. which I
great
wouldn't
at
expect.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom is in fact their best stat. Natural 8,
trolls?
modified 7.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be a full 8 damage. So he's just gonna like
Well,
casually
that
point at
particular
the Sturge.
Surge-
Yeah, I think
That
he's
particular
gonna just-
surge only had 1 HP. So
Oh, yeah.
with
Yeah,
overkill,
he's just gonna
how do you wanna do
casually-
this?
Yeah, he's just gonna casually point a Surge. You're not even worthy of life, are you? And just gonna explode into pus.
Yeah,
Blood, probably.
you cast Toll the Dead as a very tiny little bell just rings in this Sturge's ear as it basically just explodes and melts into basically a pile of bones and mush on the ground.
Well, what's next? And he's gonna take a few steps forward, but not really do much else now because he doesn't have any actions left.
All right, so let's see here. That will end your turn then.
Yeah.
All right, up next is Bandit number 3, who at this point has bursted the door open and has ran away. He is gone. He has left the battlefield. Lyra, you're next. Did I pronounce it right?
indeed. What?
Did I pronounce it right? Lyra?
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand that. What?
Did I pronounce
Your
your
name,
right?
did you pronounce?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna take aim with our crossbow again
All right.
at Perry.
All right.
No, it's the troll.
I was about to
Friendly
say,
fire!
me.
Friendly fire!
I don't want people to die first
Yeah.
round.
Well,
Oh, so
well, no,
next
it's not
round?
Ada being hit. It's me.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally you.
Roll the hit.
Yeah. Lily actually has a crossbow and she's pointing it like through the call. It's gonna
Ah,
just
does a 10 hit?
shoot.
A 10 does
Yeah.
not hit. I mean,
Dang.
it does make contact with the troll, but it seems to bounce off.
Ripperoni.
Yeah. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Up next is Surge number 3. And Perry, I think you're going to go unconscious after this.
Oh, my stinky.
I would prefer not to.
Well, too bad. Because you're going to take 4 piercing damage.
Oh, piercing? It's already done the piercing.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
it basically just draws more blood from your body, but it's like pushing further in, just trying to knock you out. Because it would be easier to suck your blood that way.
Well,
sucking damage.
Yeah, because everyone knows that when you're conscious, you can control where your blood is. Yeah, I'm already leaning on the table on my hand, and I just sort of closed my eyes. Just, this is not how I expected this day to go.
To be.
Hey,
You
wait
to
a
be
minute, I
blood-sucked
should
to
have
death.
thought.
What?
I should have thought. Where is my bird?
It's on you.
I demand a token.
For your bird?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's gonna that's gonna take a second. Hold on. It's okay. We'll get this done. Hold on.
Can I use her in combat?
Yeah, you can. She can like peck at it, but you do have to worry about the possibility of the troll basically trying to attack her. Because I'll be real with you. A macaw has like at most like 4 HP.
I was thinking like drive-by shitting.
If you want to
Yeah.
anger the thing
Macaw
further,
would
sure.
Hit it, it's
flies by,
eyes.
pulls out a Glock, holds it
What
sideways.
if you
and
attack
just
the
pow,
thing
pow.
that's
Yeah, Kiwi
Uh,
literally just pulls out a Glock.
on-
He just the bird just fucking pulls out a gun. It's like not just any type of gun, like something that would be sensible in this universe, like a flintlock pistol or something. No, just a Glock, a regular old pistol.
It just squawks. This ain't your corner, bitch.
No, it's like, macaw, bring your shit.
Yeah. So let's see here. I'm gonna. There we go. Token made. Let me just make him about the same size as the Sturges. Her, sorry. And she is with you. Do you, before we move on to Krex, do you want your bird to do anything? I'll just say you have the same
what if
initiative.
the bird, hear me out, attacked a sturge since they're like the same size? Just food for thought.
I mean, sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to help you?
Just some food for thought. You
I
know,
mean, she is currently,
make
you know,
something else
unconscious,
other than
slowly
me the
bleeding
food
out.
for once.
Well, I mean, so Sturge versus Parrot, strength-wise.
I'd say evenly matched.
Alrighty. I will have her kind of go and try to claw at the one on Ida? Ada?
Let's see. It's gonna.
Ada.
Ada.
They're gonna have to fly over there first. Let's see if they can do that. I'll say a macaw can fly like 50 feet around. So let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's about as far as she can go.
Go, Kiwi, go!
Yeah. But she's on her way. She's doing something.
She's trying to help.
She is trying. Alright, up next is Krentz. Death saving throw. 17.
Oh, didn't Krentz fail one because he was within the range of the thunder wave?
You're right. You're right. So that's one fail, one success for him. This asshole who was beating up a woman for who knows, probably no reason, is now bleeding out.
Fun and profit.
Fun, probably. I don't know if profit was involved. Up next is the troll. At the start of its turn, it's going to take... Fuck! That's max on the die again. 6 fire damage.
Beautiful.
And he, in rage, is basically going to try to claw at the people around him, which at this moment in time is Argos and Durnan. So it is going to try to claw at Argos once, and that's a natural 4. Plus 7
Pathetic.
is 11.
Pathetic.
Very pathetic. And it's going
Very
to turn around and it's going to try to claw and bite at Durnan instead. That's another natural 4. And that is a... Does that actually hit him? It might. Hold on. he has his own individual stats. Let's see. He has a 16 in AC, so he does in fact get hit once by the bite attack, I would say. So as a result, he is going to take 7, basically 7 piercing damage as it tries to bite at Durnan. And that's going to end the troll's turn. Pug.
Fantastic. Okay, guys, we need to cool things off real quick. I'm gonna do another dive roll. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dive roll off the table. Roll up into standing position. Pull out another javelin and just like throw it overhand. Actually, no, I'm gonna throw it sidearm.
Sidearm?
At the
So like this? Like that? Oh wait, you can't see me. Sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get it.
The audience can see
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw another javelin at it.
Alright, roll the hit.
Javelin attack. 22 to hit.
That hits, roll damage.
Oh, minimum. 6 piercing.
Pug,
Minimum.
how do you want to do this?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It had 6 HP left. How do you want to do this?
Hell yeah.
I would like to think that I throw it and it actually stabs it in the foot, but then it like falls forward and stabs itself in the butt end of the javelin through the eye.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. You throw the javelin. It gets lodged directly into its eye, and like in Lord of the Rings, with the big cave troll, it just stumbles and looks around as it collapses backward into the pit below and falls. And it will end your turn, and at this point in time, you don't necessarily hear the any collapse afterward. Not yet, at least. And it's gonna move to about here, and that's gonna end your turn.
Yeah.
All right, bandits 2, 5, and 4. They basically run away, never to be seen again.
Yippee.
We're gonna hunt him down.
You're gonna hunt them down?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, what kind of coward would leave in the middle of a fight?
I know. They're such monsters they would be. Alright. Up next is Durnan. Durnan looks down and sees the troll fall. He looks over towards you, Pug, and he says, "Great work, kid." And he is going to
Thanks.
he's going to run up to the Sturge. And let's see here. Does he have a dagger on him? If not, he's going to use his sword, which is a pretty powerful sword. It should be fine. He's going to take out his great sword he has on him, and he is going to try to hit the Surge that's currently on Ida. That's an 11 to hit, and a Surge has an AC of 14, so that does not hit.
Oof.
But
Why
luckily
is
it doesn't
AC
hit.
so high?
Luckily it doesn't
It's
hit.
rude.
Their AC is high because they are flying types.
Inconsiderate of them.
Yeah. Argos, you're next. What do you
All
do?
right. So he's going to go over. There's so many ways I can attempt to get rid of this Sturge. But fuck it, we're going to attempt to do. I've had no luck doing this, but we're going to attempt to do an unarmed strike against the Surge.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Let's see how that goes. Probably not well. Oh shit. Modify 20 to hit.
Modify 20
Nice.
to hit. Yeah, that definitely does hit. How much
Poggers.
damage? What is your strength modifier?
It's plus. It says here I deal like 4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, yeah.
But my strength modifier is only +3. Yeah.
Yeah,
4.
because it's one plus your strength mod. So here's what happens. How do you want to do this? First off,
Okay, so basically, Argos is going to look down at Perry. He's going to say, "Huh, pathetic."
Ada.
He's going to reach down, grab the surge that's embodied, pull it out and then just crush it in his hands.
Ew.
And then bonus action, he'll cast, and then as a bonus action, he'll cast Healing Word on Perry to rise up, and Perry will regain. Perry will regain 7 HP.
7 HP.
He'll look at so
That
he'll
is a
crush the
lot.
surge in his hands. It'll fucking explode of blood and shit. Some of it's on his face. Then he'll look at Perry and he'll say, "Rise."
And Ida, you do just that. You wake up, a little bit of blood is splattered out of your mouth, and at this moment in time, as new blood is basically entering your veins, you feel essentially static all over your body as your body readjusts to being awake.
Right. How about, don't tell me what to do, but thanks.
All right. Now, before we continue, because this depends on, this would determine if initiative ends or not. Do any of you want to stabilize Krentz at all?
I'll go and I will.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and
Uh,
I'll. Well, yeah. Victor would like to walk up to Krensk as well.
Okay. We'll continue initiative then until he is stabilized. Synth, what are you doing?
All right, listen, yeah, I'm starting to feel real bad about trying to get you all mixed up in that fight earlier, you know? I didn't expect you to almost die today. And that's talking to Ada.
Oh, I was pretty much mixed up already. It's fine.
Yeah, but I don't think you understand. I like really wanted to get you just like right all up in there. I thought it would be really funny. But you know, like I said, I'm starting to feel really bad about it now. How are you feeling? Can I do anything for you?
Yeah, not good. I doubt you got any spare blood lying around. And
Well,
or
you
a
do.
way to give it to me. I don't think there's much.
Out of character. How
Listen,
much?
don't worry about it.
Uh,
Half of it.
Yeah. If
I could use 7.
All right, yes.
They
Okay.
need about 7 HP.
Right. So I don't like to do this normally, but I can help you out, and I'm gonna use my healer's kit, so you can get 1d6 plus 4 of HP back.
All right, roll a
Ooh,
d6.
that's a lot.
That's
HP
6
in my
HP back
hand
for you.
now.
How much health?
6.
6. Wow.
Brilliant.
You're almost up to full.
Whoops.
It's almost like you
if
never
I don't-
lost
if I
any
don't-
of your blood at all.
Yeah, if I don't put it down on my character sheet as damage that I just took, that would be really helpful, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So that's gonna end your turn then, Synth?
Yes.
All right, Ida, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, is there still a guy that's not stabilized?
Let's
Or
see, the only
is
person
someone
that
else already
needs-
going over to him?
The only one who needs to be stabilized right now is Krentz. It looks as though other people are going to go towards him, but it looks as though you can get to him first.
Yeah, I'll let them handle it. I'm just gonna start putting my stuff away. Just, make sure all my crossbow bolts are still there, make sure all my stuff is still there.
All the crossbow bolts you used against the troll basically fell in the hole.
Yeah,
With the
but like,
troll. The whole
like no one
troll- the
stole
troll
any of
hole.
my stuff while I was out. I don't trust these people.
Understandable.
The bar full of strangers. So, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. Victor, what are you doing?
Yeah, is Krensk like conscious, just like bleeding out?
He is unconscious and he's bleeding out at this point.
All right,
It
Victor's
looks as
gonna.
though he was ripped to shreds by this fucking
Mhm.
troll. It's bad.
Yeah, Victor is gonna stride over to Krensk and kneel down and kind of examine him and like he has a thoughtful expression on his face. Just, is this worth it? I guess Kelmvor has no use for you yet. And he's gonna use Spare the Dying on him.
Perfect. That
Perfect,
immediately
motherfucker.
stabilizes him. All right, so that is going to an initiative.
Cool.
All right. So let me just stop the music real quick and move back to the
Stats.
roleplay session. Okay.
I love seeing the stats at the end of the combat.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. So yeah, the troll is dead. The sturges have collapsed. Everyone seems to have calmed down a little bit. And Durnan looks over towards the rest of you, and he says, "Ah, thank you for all the help. It probably would have been difficult dealing with it on my own."
No problem.
Sure.
Feel no need to thank me. It was it was merely me doing a bit of exercise. I've been rather lazy for the past few days. It's been a while since I've taken an unworthy life.
Ah, you seem to be full of yourself, I see. He looks over
What?
towards Ida. Are you doing
Full of
okay?
myself.
Um, yeah, on behalf of all of us, and I give Argos kind of a pointed look. You're welcome.
Yeah. And at
Yeah,
this,
right. Most importantly, this happen a lot because this is really no way to run a business, and I don't think I want to give you any more of my time or money if
it
this is gonna
doesn't
keep
doesn't
happening.
happen super often, but when
Yeah,
a
why is there a
tavern is
pit?
built on top of Undermountain with a big hole deep in, it's a tourist attraction. It's one of the main reasons why people come here because of the giant hole that's in the middle of the floor.
Right? Yeah, but at what cost?
Ah,
Here's an
to
idea.
maintain it, it's about 50 gold a month.
I do
Here's
share
a
that same sentiment. That disgusting troll in those sturges interrupted what was going to be a very fun bar fight. Now I gotta go and wait for another occasion to pummel the heads of other people.
Right.
here's a concept. What if you put a window over it, maybe?
Um, the, a window
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I'll
so
very
that
much think a
things
window
don't
would stop
come
that thing.
in.
uh that defeats purpose. We kind of have like a well thing going on. It's kind of like a well.
Hmm. It does not seem like you're running your business very well, no.
Well, I mean, look at the clientele. As you look over towards all the people, as the shock is set in, and they all basically just start applauding at this point.
Hmm.
Yes,
They seem to be
yes.
doing fine.
Clap.
Plus,
Appreciate greatness before you.
a couple of them stop clapping.
That is fine. You have appreciated greatness enough.
Durnan continues speaking, and he says, "Well, usually a troll is the least likely thing to come out of the yawning portal, but other creatures do come up on occasion. But I managed to do quick work of them with this sword. It's a pretty good sword. It's a bit sharper than usual, so it works just fine."
I would have liked to see it in action, maybe.
Oh man, I was about to, but you guys seemed to take care of it by the time I got here.
So you might say you're
Sure.
not very quick on the draw after all.
I am quick on the draw. I got there very quickly, but you guys are just a little bit quicker, which I appreciate.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about? I went
evidently
incredibly slow to give others the chance to achieve glory.
I can see
those odd
that.
little bats were also quicker than you, which sort of seems to defeat the
Well,
Quite
Quite mediocre,
Sturges,
really.
yeah, Sturges are a bit quick. Usually it's Sturges that come up here, but they're very easy to deal with. You just have to make sure to draw attention to yourself. And also, if you drink alcohol, they're less likely to suck your blood, so.
right, right.
Speaking
so,
of, I would like it to be known that I am sitting at the bar continuing to drink ale.
Ah. That's a good reminder. I should probably get back to bartending.
Oh,
Good, because I'm almost out of ale.
I'll make sure to get you another round.
hey
Thank you,
DM,
good sir.
how is
Yes.
Yarga Stonefist looking?
She's looking alright. She's basically just kneeling to her wounds right now. She looks over in your direction, gives a thumbs up. Thank you for that. That is, it got pretty scary halfway through.
Huh. Fear? You had nothing to fear with a being as perfect as me nearby.
Yeah.
But do not worry. Are you still in mood for a fight? I could flex my muscles a little bit.
Not right now. Give me a day.
Fair enough. I can challenge you another day.
Right.
It's
Yagra.
been tough finding worthy opponents.
Name's Yagra.
My name is Argos Jupiter.
What's a Jupiter?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Jupiter is one of the far off stars in the sky. It's rumored to be the body of the god of storms, the king of gods from my homeland.
Oh, interesting. Good to know. And she's basically going to rip off one of her sleeves and starts wrapping some of the wounds she has, and she's going to make her way out the door. And Mason
Who
gave me a
needs
good
sleeves when you have
reminder.
biceps?
At this point in time, now that you guys had a bit of a fight, a bit of a rumble, and if you talked a little bit, how about we actually...
Now we're level 20.
No. How about we actually
Oh.
describe who everybody is?
Right. Guess I'll go
Right.
first.
Go ahead.
So sitting casually at the bar, leaning against it as you will, a flagon of ale in her hand, and her bird perched right next to her is Lyra. She has light blue skin and silvery white hair, kind of braided back. She dresses pretty much how you think a pirate would dress, tall black boots, a flowy white shirt, and a big hat. She has a rapier on her hip and also a crossbow on the bar next to her.
Mhm.
She also, when you look closely, looks a little bit wet.
All right. That's cool. Let's see. Up next, let's say, Pug, describe yourself for me.
Dope. You see a teenage human boy, roughly 16 years of age. He is pale with sunken eyes and a smattering of freckles across his face. His hair is a mop of curly blonde. He's wearing black and silver armor, partially concealed by a green cloak. He's carrying a jack-o'-lantern under one arm. His other hand is gripping a pike, which is a large barbed spear. One unusual thing about his appearance, everything from his clothes to his pike is covered with splotches of green and purple flowers.
Oh.
Nice.
That's
All
pretty
right.
cool.
Let's see. Argos, describe yourself. Or so do you have
I
already?
I will describe myself in character. Of course. Of course you can see my glorious complexion and appearance. For I am strong, I am built, and I have an amazing mustache gifted to me by the gods. Do you see it? It is curly
Kind of
and
hard not to.
blonde.
It is most of your face.
Absolutely. Correct. That, along with my heavy armor and shield, I am an unstoppable force, not only on the battlefield, but really anywhere. Even the seas, the land, and the sky.
I've never heard of you.
Hmm.
I've
I
never heard of
guess
you
you have
either,
not.
but I'd certainly like to.
But I am
Oh.
confident you have heard of the Argonauts, correct?
Everyone
Never, I
silence.
shout from across the bar.
Everyone is silent.
I assume I have, but it's funnier at this point if I don't say that I have.
Even if
You know
people
what?
have
I-
heard of the Argonauts, they won't mention they know the Argonauts.
I'm going
Oh.
to state out of character. Yes, in character, I definitely would have heard of the Argonauts, and then I'm going to say, no, I really don't think I have.
Huh. Oh well. You will simply in the future have ample opportunity to see how great my strength is and why I was a part of the Argonauts.
Mm-hmm. All right. Up next, Ida.
Ada.
Ada.
Yeah, I meant to say sooner. Yeah, so she's sort of, taking it easy at this point. But she's a human woman, just sort of chilling. She's got pretty casual clothing, like very lightly armored, as far as armor goes at the moment. Um, and she's got this like thick, sort of cloak of fur draped across her shoulders. And other than that, she's not particularly making any effort to draw attention to herself at this point. She's gone back to mostly being quiet, aside from like ribbing Mr. Jupiter over here a little bit. She's kind of hunched in on herself a little bit at this table and um, looking around for like a drink, probably going up to the bar, getting another drink.
All right. Sounds good. Let's see.
Yeah.
Synth, describe yourself for us.
All right, so Synth Graves is about 6'5", pretty thin. Age, kind of hard to tell because he's got incredibly like stark white hair, pretty much no eyebrows, and if there are eyebrows, they're light. They're so light that you'd have to really look to find them. Every once in a while, he'll flick his hair back, and you can see that he has no ears. That's kind of weird. No one here has ever really seen somebody who looks like him, other than the other blue person in the tavern. But the distinction is that Synth has like white patches all over his body. And he is going to just immediately go up to Argos and start prepositioning him to join him
All
on
right.
a ship that he does not yet have.
Let's see. And Victor, describe yourself for us.
Yeah.
You do a good job already with your costume, but
That's fair. Yes. Victor's face appears, as can be seen like in the character portrait right there, which Mason did an amazing job on. And tall and burly, saying maybe about 6'4", the middle-aged man is clad in worn leathers, some chainmail, which while not shiny, is definitely kept clean. He has a black cloak and rugged boots, a shield and warhammer hang from his belt, and a close observer can see his underneath his hair, his scalp is tattooed with blackish blue runes. And right now he's just still standing over Crest, just kind of like looking a bit contemplative as he looks down at the quiet, like now calmly breathing body.
all right. Sounds good. Okay. At this point in time, now that everyone's been properly introduced, a man walks up very shortly after you've dealt with the troll and the sturges, and Durnan goes back to continue serving drinks. What looks to be a middle-aged man with a pretty long beard, kind of short, not like dwarf short, but like he's 5'5" ish. He walks up towards all of you and he says, "You be adventurers, am I right? I could use your help. Hey, let's find a table to talk, shall we?"
Do not.
Hey Lily, watch this. This is different from my last character. Yes, I am an adventurer, actually.
Do not
I
compare
can
me
play
to
more
mere
than one type
adventurers.
of person.
For context for the 9 of you watching, Perry's last character in my other game is
Ganson. Poor Ganson.
Ganson is a very scared person who is in denial of himself. He thinks he's not an
Yep.
Mean
adventurer.
big bitch boy.
Listen,
Yellow belly coward.
He's
is what he is.
trying,
Sorry,
okay?
little bitch boy.
He's trying.
Ganser
No,
the cowardly
he's
human.
not.
he's had a lot of bad days, sort of back to back.
He might be suffering from PTSD.
Might be suffering from a lot of things.
Yeah. But are you going to join this guy?
Yeah.
Sure.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Interested
Victor is
in
gonna
doing
walk over
the
to the table,
thing.
but he's gonna drag Kresk along the floor, so Kresk is like on the ground next to where Victor's gonna sit down.
You
Uh.
can do a little bit better than that, yeah. I would pick
He'll
up
be
his
fine.
feet or something, so he's
That
not
guy
just dragging.
That guy just tends to be nothing but trouble, but that's beside the point. This figure who approached you, he strokes his mustache, adjusts his floppy hat, and tightens his scarf. Volothamp Gadarm, chronicler, wizard, and celebrity at your service. I trust you've noted the violence in our fair city in the past 10 days. I haven't seen
In the
so
past
much.
10 minutes, more like.
That's a fair point. I haven't seen
It
so
is
much
a
blood
common
since my last visit to Baldur's Gate. But now I
Oof.
fear I've misplaced a friend amidst this odious malevolence. A friend of mine, his name is Floon Blagmar. He got more
What a
beauty
name.
than
Sorry,
brains.
pause.
What? What?
Out of character. Floon Flagmar?
Blagmar.
Blagmar.
Floon Blagmar.
That
That's
is
his
not
name.
better.
They name.
Don't
That's
wear it out.
not better. No
Floon
losing.
Blagmar, my best friend, and I miss him dearly.
What about Balloon Flagmar?
That's not his name.
Now that's just insulting.
That's beside the point. He's got more beauty than brains, and I worry he took a bad way home a couple nights ago and was kidnapped, or worse. If you agree to track him down with all due haste, I can offer you 10 gold apiece now, and I can give you 10 times that much if you find him. May I prevail you upon my hour of need?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I don't
Victor's
see
gonna look
why
around
not.
the table, just shrugging. No, don't got anything better to do now.
You're talking
Sorry.
to a true hero. Yes, I
That
will help
seems
you.
like a lot
We
of
shall
money to
find
be
this
offering.
Dune Dogmar.
Well,
No, give it. Hold on a moment. How can we trust a word you just said?
do you not know me? People, people usually
Would
call
I
me.
have heard of him if I've like been in this town before?
Yes, you would have. You know the name. Well, his author name is Volo, but his full name is Volothamp, and he
Yeah,
has
I look
written
him dead in the
books
eye and I
like
say,
Volo's
"Yeah,
Guide to
no."
Monsters.
I look him dead in the eye and I say, "Never heard of you."
Well, you might not have heard of me, but you must have heard of my book. And he actually reaches in his bag and takes out a book that is quite
Oh my
literally Volo's Guide to Monsters.
That's adorable.
And he says, I wrote all of this myself. I categorized hundreds of monsters throughout all of my travels, and it's making quite a bit of money, too. So,
Oh,
believe me when I say
congratulations. Are
I'll
you
be able to pay you.
self-published or
Oh, yeah, of course.
right?
I did get some help from Candleskeep, but I tend to do things on my own mostly. They just really like books.
Can I like take the book and sort of flip through it?
Oh, sure, as long as you give it back, don't damage it.
Can I do an
I make like
insight
I'm
check
gonna
on
throw it in
Volo?
the pit and
Yeah,
then
go ahead.
just sort of lean back and read it.
Ooh,
10.
so
10.
as this is
Just wanted-
happening,
He's on a level.
I'm gonna lean across the table, and in Primordial, I'm gonna speak to Synth, and I'm gonna ask, was it your mother or your father?
Cynthia speak, Primordial?
Yeah. I'm gonna talk back in Primordial. I'm gonna say, I don't rightly know what you're talking about, to be quite honest.
The genie.
Who are you?
The genie? Your mother or your father? Which one was the genie?
Yeah, I'm starting to think you're not quite right in the head, love. I don't know what you're on about. I'm trying to see about an adventure here. Okay, don't really have time.
You're not a genasi then? What are you?
It's not rightly any of your business, I don't think. Why are you asking me this?
I'm gonna gesture to me, blue skin, white hair. We look alike, except for the ears.
I gotta be honest, I don't really see it.
I don't know what you're talking about. There could be like
Oh,
different
oh.
as two could be.
I
Wait,
don't
know
Pug,
what
do
he's
you also
color.
speak Primordial?
Oh no, sorry.
Because the only person who's paying attention is Volo.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're good.
Yeah, I think you need to get your eyes checked, quite frankly. And I'm gonna say that in common, and then turn away.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna let's just say there's a flag of water near me. I'm gonna flick it at you with my water powers.
You do just that. You flick Synth with some water.
All right, now, I don't think that was quite necessary. You were asking me about my personal business, okay? Don't owe you nothing.
I don't think your rudeness was necessary. I was making friendly conversation. You just
my
seem like
God.
a bastard.
Was I being rude again? Damn. I might cry myself to sleep later.
Well, if all of you are done bickering, I'm going to give you some more information that might be helpful into
Hold
finding
on,
my friends.
actually,
Hmm?
before you finish.
Okay.
I'm gonna freeze the water that I've hit Synth with.
All right. The water freezes. It's on Synth's face. Synth, you feel this immediate cold on your face as the water around you basically turns to ice and it's stuck onto your skin. It doesn't hurt.
Right.
It's just that your head is starting to get cold. You're starting to starting to feel that effect.
You're
Right.
a little hot-headed. I thought you
You
should
know-
cool down.
Clearly, you know what you're doing. Right. I'm starting to feel real bad about what I said. Clearly, you are a master crafter. You know, I'm not trying to get any ill will here. Okay. I'm chill, literally, mentally, spiritually. You know. How about we adventure together?
All right.
All right, now if you done with the little heart to heart, I feel like we have other matters.
Yes.
Can Kiwi squawk? Adventure! Adventure!
Adventure. I can't. I'm working on the voice. It's gonna take some time.
Adventure!
Adventure. Adventure. I'm an idiot. Anyway.
I like the gurgles in the back of the mouth.
love
The bird voices are hard unless it's like a raven, because a raven's like a.
That was good. What the heck?
That was a really good raven sound. Like,
Hey, so
that
have you
was a
just are you just
compelling
have you
raven
always
sound.
just been a raven and you've been lying to us all this time?
I think you're
Hazel's
secretly a
yes.
raven, actually.
Yes, I actually. It's now time for me to say this out loud.
She's
in
a
front
were
of-
raven.
In front of everybody, I am in fact a raven. I've always been a raven, and
I can't believe she's been a raven all this time.
Yeah.
Did you know this? I didn't know this.
it was my deepest, darkest secret, and you pulled it out of me. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh,
I
thank you-
lived,
thank you
I
for
lived with
sharing
her
that.
for
It's
2
really-
years.
Man,
I
I'm
did
sorry
not know
that
she
our-
was a raven.
You lived for me for like a year, and it didn't show any signifier that I was in fact a raven. I hid it pretty well.
Yeah, weird that we kept seeing other ravens and also like feathers sometimes were lying around.
Yeah, well, you never seen me and a raven in the same place at the same time.
There's actually only one raven in the
You're
whole
the
world, and it's
only
you.
raven.
I am the only raven. Anyway, back on topic.
Hey. Yeah.
Last time I saw Floon, we were having a few drinks at the Skewer Dragon just a couple nights ago. It's just down the road, a couple blocks away. We drank, we gambled for a few hours, and after that I left, and he stuck around. I haven't seen him in a little bit, and I'm worried that something happened to him. Because usually he would come by the very next day, and we'd talk a couple of hours about the monsters we've dealt with. That hasn't happened this time around. I'm worried. So, I'll give you some directions, and I'll stick around here for the next couple of days. I rented a room here, so I'll be here for a little bit. So, if you ever want to find me again after finding him or finding out what happened to him, just look for me here.
Sorry, I think I might have missed it when I was talking to my friend over here. But what's the friend look like?
He gives you a description of a pretty attractive man. He has like a bit long ginger hair, clean shaven, a little bit regal in wear.
So basically, he looks exactly like Victor.
He looks exactly like
Yeah.
Victor. Yes, in
Yeah.
every way, shape, and form. Yeah.
Awesome.
In fact,
Just zaddy? I mean, what?
oh my God,
What?
you're good.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
What?
Nothing. Let's get him in, shall we?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Not exactly the type of guy you'd expect to get taken or mugged.
Yeah, well, as I said before, there's been a lot of fighting in Waterdeep recently. There's been a number of gangs that has been fighting each other. There's the Xantharum Guild. You've probably seen a number of them. They ran away from... Well, no. There's the Zents, and then there's Xanathar's Guild. Both of which have been at war with each other for the past couple of weeks now, a couple of 10 days. And it's been quite a bit of a bloodbath here and there. If you walk about a block somewhere, and you would see the remnants of a couple of dead people and what looked to be some sort of skirmish. It's getting bad recently. I'm not entirely sure why.
Hmm.
Well,
They must be fear. They must each be fearful for their lives ever since I've arrived at this town,
Whatever you
and
say.
then been taking it out on each other. Hmm. Such
Sounds
is
Well,
the
like
price
nothing
of
like
the
this.
drink.
Got nothing to
Well,
do
I
with
don't
you,
know if
mate.
Argos has the right idea, but
Well,
there's something
I've heard
deathly
weirder.
on the winds.
I've heard weirder.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, are you guys on your way, or is there anything else you would like to do before you head out?
Yeah, yeah. Before Victor has something he wants to do before we head out.
All right.
But
Oh. At this point in time, I would say you guys have had a few drinks. You know, you're talking a little bit. You're chatting. You feel it's good to wait a couple of hours to heal up your wounds a bit. So if you want to take a short rest, you definitely can.
I don't feel the need to take a short rest, although Argos is going to hit on. Is there like at least 2 tavern wenches in the place at the yawning portal?
at least 2, not 1.
At
At least
least
2.
two. At least
Is there
two.
at least 2?
There are at least 2. There are multiple.
You want to
both-
roll for tavern wench?
both both are there's a healthy mixture of men and women of various races, all going around the bar serving drinks. In fact, the bar itself, it's about 3 stories tall, and each story has a ton of people, all of which are being served. In fact, a little rope and pulley with the little bucket goes all the way up to the 3rd floor.
Okay, so Argos is going to go over to 2 women that seem like they're friends who are like chatting.
All right.
And he's going to say, "Congratulations. I have chosen you to provide me company later tonight. I will have business to attend to for the rest of the day. But at around 9 p.m., I shall be here."
What a charismatic way to hit,
What a
God.
very,
try to
what
hit
a
on
very
somebody.
charismatic way to hit on a couple of people
Dude,
in a bar.
next time I go out when COVID's over, I'm using that exact line.
Hey, it's all a part of the character.
Congratulations.
This is what
It's a
happens.
sort of
I'm crying.
This is what
Ugh.
happens. The two women kind of look at each other, and one of them kind of looks away, looking around to see if there's any people nearby. And one whispers in the other's ear. They both stand up and they start to walk away.
I guess they did not want to be with greatness. I cannot blame them. I can understand why it would be scary. Oh well.
I imagine you said that out loud.
Yes, he said that to himself.
A number of people who are like roughly within 10 feet. Things are a little bit quiet because now people are like murmuring to each other about the whole troll and stuff, and some people are starting to leave their seats and start to accompany other seats. Some people even start going upstairs.
Yeah, and so my character will go back to the group.
Brilliant. At this point in time, you start to notice that that one of the bandits, the only one who tried to attack the troll, starts to twitch a little bit as his eyes start to open up slowly.
All right, Victor's gonna
Fuck.
slap him.
Ah!
oh wow.
And then he's gonna lean in quite close, and the bandit is actually gonna feel a little prick in his side as Victor has his dagger up against the side of the bandit into the ribs, just like pushed in, like maybe like a centimeter, like there's some blood.
You get a better
And
look. You get a better look at the man. I'm going to describe him real quick. He is a very pale dude, completely bald. He has a pretty strong build, I would say. He's about 5'10", and he has various tattoos of eyes all over his head. And he's looking up at you. He sees a dagger to his side, and he's like, "Hey, dude, there's absolutely no need. Get hasty now, dude. It's all good."
It's against my better nature to usually give someone a second chance, but you showed some bravery earlier. You do not below this. Or I'll be back. Understand?
Okay, roll an intimidation check, actually.
Hmm. Oh, the dice went flying off the table.
Fun.
14?
All right, man. Whatever you say. Well,
No.
he
Get out of
doesn't. He
here.
doesn't look particularly intimidated. You kind of get the
Well,
sense that
in that case,
he rolled a natural.
Victor's gonna push the dagger in a bit deeper.
Well,
Am I understood?
I understand. I definitely do.
Does he look sufficiently intimidated yet?
He's gonna act like he is. He's gonna roll a performance check.
All right, now I'm gonna roll insight. I'm gonna roll insight check.
That's
a 17.
That's a 12. Oh no.
Victor's gonna push a dagger a little bit deeper.
Fine. I will keep that in mind. I'm sorry.
Glad we're understood.
I'm sorry, okay? Fuck. He's
All right. Victor's gonna pull the dagger out. Yeah.
He's gonna stand up slowly. He's like, I'm gonna go figure out where my men went. I'll make sure not to say this is Anathar. And he walks off.
Bye.
God. He walks, he's limping away. He only has 1 HP currently.
I killed him, man. Stabbing him.
It's death is death.
Intimidation
What's the point of life
stab.
if you're not gonna use it well?
Volo speaks up. I mean, you kinda got a fair point. Live your life to the fullest, you know? That's what I do.
Right. By what? Writing books?
More than write books, I go on adventures. I look for monsters far and wide. I sketch them on my book, and I write as much information as I can about them.
If you're so adventurous, it's not clear to me why you need us for this.
I'm only one man.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of gangs here. The thing is, when I do my work, I try my best to be as incognito as possible. As far as the creature is aware, I'm not present.
Wait, if you're... that just seems sort of incompatible with the bravado that you came up to us with.
Well, at the end
You're
of the
very showy.
At the end of the day, who am I more than just a man who likes to show a bit of gravitas? Kind of like that man over there, and he points over towards Argos. He has the right idea. He's not quite in the right place, but he has the right idea.
Of course, all my ideas are right.
Whatever you say, man.
Absolutely, you understand.
Right. But anyway, I'm probably gonna kick off for the night. I'll see you in like a day or two. Just be careful out there. All right? And he walks off at this point.
I like how no one said anything in response to "be careful out there."
Yeah.
No.
Just some glances around the table.
No, I refuse to be okay.
We all just stare at him as he leaves.
Every single fight should end in near death.
Yes.
Yep.
But I doubt I'll
is the
find
way.
a decent challenge even on this quest. Anyway, let us go
I'll fight you
forth.
right now.
Hmm?
I'll fight you right now.
Really?
Mm. I mean,
Really?
you know, we're going on a quest, but I'm getting kind of tired of your attitude. Yeah.
I thought you were about to say, I'm getting a little bit tired of your face.
Of you. Yeah. You know, I don't think we
Might
need
wanna
all of
rearrange.
us on a quest. We'll just, we'll say you came along and that we'll bring the gold back to you when Volos asks, but no, we'll split it up amongst ourselves.
My character is going to squint into your eyes. He's going to kind of mean look you, and then he's going to start bursting out in an insane and haughty laughter. Then he's gonna pat you on the back. He's going to say, "Ah, what a mighty jest! What a mighty jest!
What?
I bet you would be fun to be around, huh?
You don't
Anyway,
know
let us
me.
go forth and find this Dune Dagmon
Floon
Floon.
Blagmar.
Floon Blagmar.
Dune Wagmar.
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Moon magma.
Yeah, Moon Magma.
Dune Zagmar.
I think so. Yeah. I don't
His
know.
name.
All of these sound right.
Yes.
Lagoon Quagmire.
Every single time he ever comes in the scene, he's just gonna have a different name.
No, we pronounce
He's
his
just
name.
somewhere in the world. Poor Floondagmar is like taking psychic damage, and he has no idea why.
If if
Like, ow, ow,
it,
ow.
it feels as though somebody is saying my name incorrectly.
It's wrong every
insulted.
time.
We should go and find this man.
Probably.
DM, what time is it?
It is at this point in time,
Eight?
roughly about 7 p.m. It is
Mm.
fall, so the sun is on the verge of setting at this point.
Oh wait. Oh god. Can I retcon something?
Sure.
Uh, what was the dude's name? The dude's name.
Volo?
Doondag Floon.
Yeah, Volo. Volo. As he's leaving, I'm gonna pull one of my teeth out and hand it to him.
What the? What?
Yeah, just hold on to this. I'll get in contact with you tomorrow.
Oh,
What-
weird kid, aren't you?
He's just going to accept it and move on, and he's just going to look at this thing and think,
Please.
what? You're a very weird kid.
I get that a lot. Good night.
And you smile, and like one of your teeth is clearly missing.
Wait, did you
Oh,
take a
fuck.
front tooth?
It was like a side tooth.
It was
Mhm.
probably like one that's kind of like here-ish.
And like diagonal, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, I got a question for you, Mason.
Yeah, what's
If
up?
Pug were to die, what do we get?
I love I love phrases that just start like that. So,
So
what
if your
if
character
died?
dies horrifically in a fiery explosion, what happens?
After we're all done grieving, of course, when we loot the body almost immediately.
It's
And
an
we're
every
still wondering, is he
eventual
gonna
twist.
immediately turn into a pumpkin, and then who shows up to take care of the pumpkin?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
what's
this
the
is just my
pumpkin
jack-o'-lantern
situation?
helmet.
We'll deal with that when we get there.
I'll put it on my head.
When?
It's a spoiler.
Nope, I expect you to
Okay,
get
so the
to
meme I
all
sent you
lore
was
in
correct.
season
It
one.
was right. It was right.
We'll get there eventually.
Uh-huh.
Many
yeah,
sessions
I'm
from
just
now.
smart.
I mean, that's assuming any of you die, which I'm not going to try to do.
Anyway, we should probably
Liar.
go and do this
I
quest.
mean,
then, right?
Probably. Y'all have been meandering for
That
a
would be
while.
nice.
Plenty of time left in the day.
It is 7 p.m.
No,
Yeah,
I meant
plenty
like
of
we don't have that
time.
much time left in the
day.
session, so.
Yeah, let's get this going. So, you all head out of the tavern. A cool breeze of air hits you as you walk out. The outside is much cooler than it is inside, now that you're away from a lot of people in what's essentially close quarters. And you begin to walk down the road that Volo described, all the way until you get to the Skewered Dragon. Once you get there, this tavern looks like a ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed, and a ship's anchor is lodged in the roof. Through the windows, you can see a group of haggard patrons drinking from huge tankers. So this place is lively, it's active, there's people in there, but the place itself looks like a wreck.
Okay, my character walks in.
All right? You walk
Follow
in.
him. Follow.
If everyone
As
else is
do I.
following, you can go on in.
Yes.
And once you step inside, you get a better view of what's happening. A number of people look to be playing cards. There is a barkeep that's kind of side-eyeing you as he is currently cleaning some glasses. And there are a number of drunk patrons that seem to just be milling about this place. What do you do?
Alrighty. So Argos is going to go. Is there any tavern wenches here?
They're all
Great.
men. They're all men.
So if Argos swings both ways,
We love a bisexual king.
We do.
In that case, Argos is just going to go over to a group of men. He's going to ask them, I am looking for someone by the name of Dune Dagmer.
I don't think you had that quite right.
That sounded right.
He looks over towards you and kind of side eyes you, and he says, "Who's talking?"
Argos Jupiter.
Okay.
As my character squints and brings his face closer to his.
Roll an intimidation check.
Okay. Probably not going to go well.
I mean, there is a specific DC for this.
That's not it. 7.
He kind of spits to the ground and looks over towards you, and he says, "Well, I haven't heard of you."
Then you have not heard of God.
No, I've heard of plenty of gods. There's like dozens of them.
None worth worshiping. None worth fearing.
None. I mean,
Yeah, Victor's gonna roll
What
his
have they ever
eyes.
done for
The
me?
Argos can't see it.
what have they ever done for me? But I don't know anything about this Dune quagmire you speak of.
It's Floon.
No, that sounded right.
All right. Can I just roll an insight check to see this dude's line?
Go ahead.
16.
He's not that hard to read. Yeah, it seems as though he's definitely holding something back.
Not this shit again. Victor's gonna just elbow Argos in the side and say, I think he's yanking your chain, Argos.
Is that truly the case? In that case, I'd like that man to make a grapple check.
Oh shit, we're doing this, are we? Okay. 8.
Love it.
Argos is my whole life.
I got 14. So
Alright.
basically, my character is going to grab him by the collar of his shirt, bring him up. He's going to look him in the eye. He's going to say, now, I would like you to start giving me a few reasons as to why I shouldn't, right now, crush you into the ground.
I'm cute and spontaneous.
Not a good reason. Keep going.
I'm convinced.
Not even that cute, to be honest.
Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
Yay! And all right, 20.
20. Yeah, you manage to get some stuff out of him. You shake him a little bit, and he's like, "Okay, fine." A couple nights ago, that guy was with someone by the name of Rainer Neverember, some posh kid, and they were talking. They were having a few beers. They were playing cards, and after that, they both left together. Then after that, a number of people followed them out. That's all I know.
What did they look like?
The men? They
Yeah.
look like Zentfolk. Centauri.
Want to describe them?
It's just a lot of rough-looking dudes. About 5 of them. They were all wearing matching sets. They were a part of a gang. If you've seen a Centarum, you've seen what their wear tends to be. Leather, usually. That's all I know.
No mention of where they were going, correct?
No, they didn't say anything. They just follow him out.
Is there any Zentharum here right now?
He looks around. Maybe.
So
Maybe.
yeah, that doesn't seem like all that much information to give
but
us.
But
Why? No,
all I know,
listen to me. Why didn't you want to tell us that? That's
I-
all you know.
I don't know you.
Fair
Well,
enough.
you know
Why do I
me
just
now.
share information to random people who walk into a bar?
Alright,
Isn't
that is a
trying
fair
to help
point, to
the
be honest.
guy.
Yeah.
It is a fair
But
point. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have told you either.
but when Floon and Raynar were talking, they were saying they were going to go down Candle Road, go right by there, or at least walk through there. So, or Candle Lane, my bad. So, if they were kidnapped by the Zents, they'd probably be taken to a secret hideout there. It wouldn't be hard to look for. It would have a snake symbol on its door.
Thank you.
Just don't ask
My
me why
character
I
will
know
now
that.
set him down, and he will say, "Thank you. Was that so hard?"
I mean, I guess not.
All
Does
right.
that does
N-
sharing that information with us put you in any danger right now?
Not in any danger than you usually am.
My
Don't
character
worry
is now
about it.
going to pull out a piece of gold, and he's going to put it on the table. Here, for drinks for you and your friends.
This is more than one drink. Fuck.
Yeah, he's a benevolent god, yeah?
This is I'm pocketing this.
5 points exactly.
If you led with that, I probably would have talked easier. Never mind.
What's your name, friend?
Jack.
Jack. Oh, I lean real close. Now, Jack, I'm the mayor, so you can tell me, like, why you know all this stuff, right?
You're the mayor.
I'm the mayor.
You're the
Yep.
fucking man.
You are the open lord of Waterdeep.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, why do you think
like
he
to
has
play
so
it
many
down.
bodyguards with him?
Well, there's a very slight issue with your statement. First off, we don't have a mayor. We have open lords. A number of them, in fact. And the top open lord out of all of them, I am stalling because I'm going through my notes to remember the name.
Right. I
Laurel
mean,
Silverhands, who is a
you
woman
know about
who is 50 years old, who is an archmage, who rules over this
Here's the
place, and you
thing.
can't quite not see her because of her very long teal hair.
the open lords are the ones you know about. That's why they're called open lords. He's a closed lord. This is privileged
is-
information.
this is-
Make no mistake.
this
This
is
is not
absolutely
something we
dumb.
go around
This is
telling
stupid.
everybody.
This is stupid. You're insulting my intelligence, and I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, you'd have to have
Make a
intelligence
deception
to
check.
insult to start off.
That is cutting, dude.
Hey, he has been cooperative to us after we've shaken him and threatened his life.
Of course, I appreciate.
May we
that.
be
Thank
on
you.
with our day.
Please.
But so you're not gonna tell me how you know that stuff?
No. Not to a kid.
Now,
But
what
it-
if I were? Oh wait, can you describe the open lord to me real quick?
You've tall woman, teal hair, kind of has her hair tied up in like a crown shape, wears a very regal dress. If you
Great.
see her,
I
you
walk
know.
outside. I walk outside
Okay.
and I cast disguise self on myself. And then I walk back inside.
Holy shit.
Oh, hi, ma'am. Did you see the closed lord on your way in?
Oh yeah, actually I did see him. He was just walking out. That's my nephew.
He's going to roll an insight advantage because he's done with this shit. Natural 20.
I can't-
He
I
sees
can't
right
give,
through you. I actually rolled
Wait.
a natural
Come on.
20, by the way. 20 or
Wait.
14 with advantage.
Deception. Oh, okay. I only got a 19.
You only got a 19. Yeah, he's
I
like,
can't give advantage on that because I'm helping.
it's too late. He already rolled.
It's not too late to roll the second one. It's
Well, he did get a
advantage.
nat 20.
I just
Fair.
got a nat 20 on my
Yeah,
second one
she
if we're
did.
allowing it.
He casts his spell magic.
Oh, come on.
You think I was born yesterday? Just fucking get out of
Maybe.
here. Jeez, I'm trying to drink.
Okay, bye. Thanks.
None of you knew that Jack was actually a wizard.
Jack.
Yep. So anyway, he mentions a possible location for you guys to go to, which is Candle Lane. He also points you in the right direction for that, so it wouldn't be that hard to actually find it. And in this point in time, I am going to send you guys a new map.
All right.
All right. Let's see
I
here.
love maps.
Let me just copy and paste everybody here and post them
Nice.
in the map. And yeah, they're all roughly the same size. Good. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
cool.
really do think that's probably the last we're ever going to see of Jack, a named NPC with spells.
Yes.
I'm glad he's out of
I
here.
definitely-
and we're
I
never gonna have to
definitely-
deal with him ever again.
I didn't make him up on the fly as we were having the conversation. I definitely didn't think, it would be funny if he was a mage with 3rd level spells.
And why was
It
he
was
scared of
funny.
us? Well, I guess a wizard.
He's a wizard. There are
a wizard.
multiple of you. So he would
Listen,
think, I don't
He
want to
may
deal
have
with this
3rd
right
level
now.
spells, but we have biceps.
But-
So
But we have biceps.
yeah.
Amazing.
Here's a gold coin. Now give us your lunch money, nerd.
Fucking
He just
nerd.
hands it back.
You nerd. All of you,
You
nerds.
nerd.
Let's see.
Imagine being a nerd. Could not be me.
Imagine being a nerd. How dare.
Imagine being like a dweeb.
Imagine. Just fucking imagine what it's like to be a nerd.
I'm trying to imagine it, and I can't because I'm not one.
Exactly. But anyway,
All right.
you guys.
Ooh, look at this map.
Yep, we got a new map. Let me just actually send it to y'all. So you're actually able to get on there and interact with it. Anyone with a link can edit.
Would it take an inordinate amount of time to put our cameras on the screen?
It will. It really will, sadly.
Okay.
We were running short on time, but next time we'll probably say a couple of minutes afterward, just to make sure that all of this gets set up for next week. We're learning, we're growing. This is only episode 1.
Yeah.
Expect
Yeah.
better quality as the time progresses. So, let's see here. You guys.
What is this, Super Mario?
Yes, definitely. You guys get to what looks to be a warehouse, and from you guys are approaching it from the the street, and there's one window. There's a couple of windows, and there's a door. And when you approach said door, you notice there is in fact a snake symbol on it. So Jack definitely wasn't lying to you in that regard. He was telling the truth there.
Nice.
So,
Well, I mean, he was telling the truth that there is a door with a snake symbol on it somewhere in the city.
yeah,
At the very least.
I mean, he never actually mentioned what that necessarily means. He kind of hinted that had something to do with the Zentharum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you all get there, and you guys are right outside. What do? Do you walk in, or do you do something else? I'm only
Right,
putting you
I'll
guys
go.
inside
Plan.
I'm only putting you guys inside the building because, well, it's a bit easier to do. What do you?
Alright, so before we go in, we should probably do some planning because things could get crazy in there. I want to make sure that we're not underthinking things.
Yeah, I'm with the kid on this one.
No, I
Uh-huh.
feel like we're underthinking things just by being here. Might as well go with it at this point.
Okay. I think we do a 5-pronged approach from all sides of the building.
Of course.
Sounds great to me.
Sounds exhausting to me.
I guess that plan does sound nice if you don't value your own life.
Funny.
Hmm.
Well, sounds fine to me.
Besides, we are stronger together. Well, you're stronger together. I am just as strong as I was without you, with you.
Mm.
Of course.
Then why did you say we're stronger together in the first place? Sort of seemed like that concept was your idea. Something you want to tell us you're worried about?
No,
No need to be scared, buddy. I'm
Like
here.
I said, it was a mistake. You are all stronger together. Me, I am strong, regardless of whether you were here or not.
Mm.
You know, strength
Does
is
that mean
admitting that you're afraid when you're afraid. That's pretty strong, I would say.
I am not afraid.
I
Oh,
guess we're not strong?
yeah, guess you're not quite at that point. We'll work on it. And I pat you on the shoulder.
Of course, I'm not strong. I am beyond strength. I am power, will incarnate. I am the storm.
Of course you are, buddy, and I'm staying with you.
Of course, I do not mind. I protect all those in my care.
Do you have like a church or something that I could like join? Cause I'm super on board with this.
I mean, I guess. You can feel free to worship my god, Heracles, but do not think it will make you strong.
Sorry, can we just take a moment to appreciate the sort of
Heracles.
set of syllables that you just said to us right now? Thanks,
Wait, what?
Heracles.
Yeah, Heracles. Isn't that
Is that
how's-
really
It's
a
pronounced
god?
Heracles.
Oh, it's Heracles.
Yeah. If Constantine
I
was
like Heracles though. I like
Thought
it.
you did that on purpose. I was
Her-
like, I love this. I love this flavor.
I think Argos knows the name of his god, okay?
yeah,
Yeah.
Argos does know the name of his god, and his god's name
Heracles.
is Heracles. If
I love
Constantine was
this.
in the chat, he would yell at us.
Yeah, Constantine. I thought it was. I thought it was Heracles.
No, it's
Hey, Argus, you want to carry
No,
me?
you already made a mistake. It's canon now.
it's
Yeah,
canon.
it's canon. now.
Totally canon now.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, Argus, since you're so strong, you mind carrying me in here?
yeah, sure.
Sick, thanks.
Love
What is
that.
Heracles? What is your strength? I'm just curious.
Oh, like outside of character or like?
Yeah, like like your character strength on the sheet. Character.
Oh,
okay.
it's 16.
Do you even live?
So
You
yeah,
even
not the
Victor
strongest.
lifts more than Argos.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm not the strongest. I believe Mason's character has a 20. Victor has a 17.
Yeah, quite
Um,
quite literally somehow the 16-year-old kid is stronger
Pug is
than both
fucking
of you.
jacked.
You got
So
20.
funny.
That's nice.
Yeah, like
Y'all
legit.
gotta
funny.
stop fucking
Yeah,
skipping the
Yeah,
gem.
Victor's just like a
guys.
slew of like 14s through 18s.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But anyway, what were you guys like
Right,
to
so
do
we're
at
all
this
we're all
point?
sticking with the big guy, yeah? Just gonna go in. Any more planning?
I can go and take first lead. I can take a hit after all. Well, if I can even bother hitting.
All right.
You're gonna carry me though, right?
Sure.
Sick.
So I carry him.
You carry him?
How do you want to be carried? Princess style or
Bridal
piggyback?
style.
And also, what's Argos's height in canon?
Hung over his shoulder like a towel, like a gym towel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
let's
was
do that one.
yeah, I was thinking like gym towel like over the shoulder.
Oh yeah, my character's 6'5", so
Okay, so
Oh, we're
you're
the
still
same
at least
height?
taller than Victor. You're still at least a little bit
Wait,
taller.
wait,
It'd just
you're
be funny
as
if like
tall-
Victor was just bigger than you in every regard, and you just
Wait,
kept
hold
acting
on,
like you're the
Synth,
big one of
you're
the group.
as tall as wait, Synth is 6'5" too?
Yeah.
Damn.
We got a tall
Fuck
party.
yeah.
Nice.
Y'all are tall.
A kind of tall party.
Kind of tall. Anyway,
Not as tall as Dur.
you're gonna walk in?
That's all it's like.
Well,
Oh, dirt.
yeah, I'll walk in. I guess I'll be carrying. I will be carrying Pug.
Fuck yeah.
All right, sounds good.
I'm gonna stick right
Does
by
that-
your side.
You
Does that mean I have half cover?
No, it doesn't really work that way.
No, it just means that 50%
Oh,
of the
wait.
things that hit you just hit Pug instead.
Yeah, you open the door and you walk in and you look around and you notice that you are on a balcony. There are a bunch of crates and barrels and chests that all seem to be strewn about this warehouse, all haphazard and disorganized.
My oh my. If there was lesser beings walking around here, they could easily trip and harm themselves. Very hazardous.
What do the rest of you do as you walk in?
I noticed a door here and I opened the door.
All right, you open the door, and inside, let's see here. Inside said door, give me a second. Where is the map? There it is. Let's see. That is Z5. Oh, my computer completely went black. That was super weird. I hope that doesn't happen
there.
again.
shit is
There
crazy.
are, you look inside and you see what looks to be what should be an office, but it's all like scattered and like very disorganized, and there's barrels and crates and stuff in here. And as you look around, you notice on top of one of the chests, there looks to be a origami paper bird.
I'm gonna go inspect it.
No, I'm gonna take it.
All right.
I can hold it up so you can look at it, but I'm gonna take it.
You take it, and it feels interesting. It doesn't necessarily feel like any type of paper you usually feel. There's something odd about it. It's more like parchment than what origami paper should be.
Now, I would not expect this from a pigsty like this. The craftsmanship is actually quite nice.
No, I think there might be a message in there.
Well, I'm not gonna open it up and destroy the perfection that is the craft.
The creases are already in the paper. If you open it, we can fold it again and you can hang on to that.
I knew there was a reason I didn't let you bleed out, and I'm not opening it.
You open it up, it's a blank piece of paper. But one thing you do notice, after you're done unfolding it, it seems to refold itself back into an origami bird.
Well, that's right fucking handy, innit? I love that. And that's my collection.
It's a shame. Now you'll never have to know the pain of folding your own origami bird.
Ah, yes.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to the next room.
Okay. You go over to the next room, you open it, and it's the same type of scene. There are barrels and crates just strewn all over. And outside of the paper bird you saw in the other room, you don't necessarily see anything else here that seems to be worth your while.
Okay, cool. Then we continue on.
All right.
Or I continue on.
Okay.
What are
following.
these? Stairs up?
These are stairs down.
Okay, I'm taking the stairs.
All right. You take the stairs down, and when you do that, we're going to pause real quick because we're going to enter a new round of initiative.
Yay!
Yum.
Yep.
So roll initiative?
Yeah, everybody do that, and I'm going to add things in.
Jesus Christ.
Neat.
Why am I rolling so well?
Oh wait, that's a 7. I thought that was a 1. I was like, come on.
Brilliant.
14.
Let's see. And
Ah.
so let's see here. This is what you guys see. Let me just zoom out a bit, and I'll move all of y'all over to this side. So let's see. You're at the bottom here. You're kinda here-ish. Argos is kinda up here. The two of you are basically on top of here.
I would like to say my crossbow is out. Thank you.
Okay, that's totally fair. And
Yeah.
I'll put
Ada.
Ada here, let's say. And
Sure.
in this room, you notice a number of things. Hold on. Wrong room. You notice a number of things. You notice as you walk in. Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong page. There we go.
There's sentient beings in this room.
Yes, there are sentient beings in this room.
Okay,
As
I'm gonna.
you look down, you see jumping out of the crates and barrels, you notice 4 short avian creatures with long beaks and black feathers as they look over and see you guys as you descend from the stairs. And they all seem to be wearing a hooded cloak, and they're all wielding a short sword. And among them
Neat.
also seems to be a muscular half-orc in dingy robes, and a little bit of fire forms in the cusp of his hands. What did everybody roll for initiative?
7
Dang.
I got +1 modifier to my dex. Mason.
plus 0.
All right, so Pug rolled a 7.
I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6. Nice.
I want to give everybody else a chance to move and attain glory because we all know what's going to happen when Argos moves.
Right, exactly.
Obviously.
Victor, what did you roll? Victor?
Hunter?
Beardman?
Hello.
Beardman?
I got a 7. 6 plus 1.
All right.
Yeah.
Synth?
19.
Ada?
17.
17. And Lyra?
14.
14? All right. Starting up is Kenku number 2. Great.
Oh, Kenkus.
It's going to run up to you, Lyra, as you are basically right there. He's going to take a short sword and he's going to try to hit you with it. That's a natural 2.
Oh, yeah, that does not hit.
Yep, definitely doesn't. And he in horror, as these are all raven folk essentially. Synth, what are you doing?
All right, completely unfazed by the unprompted attack, Synth is gonna just start approaching them, and he's gonna say, "Right, this is just perfect. You must be the artist of this. Can you teach me how to make this? This is lovely." He's gonna hold up the crane.
He says, "This is lovely," as he holds his short sword in the air. He sounded exactly like you.
Oh, you've got a right nice voice, don't you? Lots of talent, I see.
Ada, what are you doing?
Man, I don't want to fight these guys.
Well, they're
That
totally
wasn't
going to
me,
try
was
to
it?
fight you. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's me, my bad.
You seem to have vanished, Ada.
Well,
Actually, no. She's
I brought
just
her back.
still up in the upper right corner.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there I am. You hit undo a bunch of times, or someone did.
There we go. Yeah, what are you going to do? You notice a lot of them are looking in your direction, and they all look as though they're ready for a fight. Oh,
Yeah, let's see.
Let me get some music started for y'all.
Hazel, I
I'm
miss
going
seeing your
to take the
I'm
bird
sorry.
out of.
I'll find a way to fix that next week. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take the bird out of Synth's hands.
Okay.
And I say, we were sent here we were sent here by the one who made this. Surely you know who that is. You're coming with us, yes? You're going to help us on this next mission?
Help. And he looks over towards the sword and looks back at you.
I take my dagger and I sort of show that I have it, and I put it on the floor, and then I gesture for, like, I sort of point at his weapon and, like, point to the floor, like, you know, you guys do the same.
Lands your turn.
Yeah, can I try to do like persuasion or something, or like deception? Because I'm like, yeah, we're
Since
part of
we're
the
in the
group.
middle of combat, I would say roll with disadvantage.
Alrighty. Persuasion or deception?
Either one.
Cool.
They're gonna roll with
Okay.
advantage.
Well, that was a 24 and a 25. So that's disadvantage. Yeah, that's the lower of those two.
Okay, you manage to convince the guy in front of you, and he kind of looks at his sword and kind of puts it down a bit. But no, you have no idea what everyone else is thinking in the room.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, can I kind of kick
Thanks.
like both of our weapons away a little bit so he's not
I
going to
would
pick
say
up his sword again?
I would say you've done a lot already your turn.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, Lyra, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna move and hold my action. If anyone attacks me, they're gonna get fucking shot.
Shot.
Okay.
Everybody.
Let's see
Kiwi
here.
gonna pull out the Glock again.
Let's see.
Bop, bop, bop.
So I'm gonna stand there.
You don't provoke an attack of opportunity because that particular Kenku seems to have lowered his weapon a bit. And you're gonna hold your action to attack if you're attacked by others?
Mhm.
Okay. Well. Let's see here. Up next is Kenku number 3. And he is going to take out his short bow and he's going to fire at you.
Great.
And that's a 15 to hit?
Yes.
Alright, so that is going to be a total of... Let's see, that's a d6. Oh shit, that's going to be 9 piercing damage.
You motherfucker.
I apologize.
I mean the Kinko, but also you. And so I guess I'm gonna shoot him with a fucking crossbow.
Go ahead, shoot him.
22 hit.
22 definitely does hit. Roll damage.
8.
You're evenly matched health point wise. An eye for an eye, I say. Anyway, up next is Kenku number 4, who is going to try to take a shot at some of the people that are still up on the stairs. Closest one is Pug, so he's going to try to shoot Pug.
Shoot your shot, bro.
That is a natural 2.
Miss.
I figured. I figured as such. Okay, that's cool. That's great. Anyway, that's going to end his turn. Pug, what are you doing at this point?
Argos, let me down.
Argos?
Argos will let him down.
Sick. I'm gonna vault over the side of the staircase to.
The staircase itself is about 10 feet off the ground where you're standing.
That's fine. I'll just vault over it, land right here.
All right. When
Then
you
I'm
do
gonna
so,
stab.
you take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh dang. Okay.
For 10-foot drop?
Yeah. It's 10 feet minimum required to take fall damage.
I'm gonna
Right.
stab him with my pike,
Go ahead.
just because I'm peeved now. Let's see.
No.
Okay,
Coming out
16
of
to
the
hit.
room.
A 16
My
hits roll
guy.
damage.
Sick.
Little dude.
Max damage.
What?
15 piercing.
15?
Yeah.
He's fucking dead.
Okay.
Guess how much HP this guy has.
It's 15.
3.
15. He has exactly 15 HP. You take your pike, you jab him directly in the gut, and he fucking collapses over and just dies.
That's what you
Aw.
get. That's what you get.
We didn't learn his name.
They don't have
You're right.
names.
Someone didn't skip nap time today.
And then I'm gonna run towards Kenku number 3 with my remaining like 20 feet of movement, I think.
Alright.
5, 10, 15. Yeah. I'll just go here because I have reach.
Okay.
Yeah. And that'll end my turn.
Totally cool. Alright. Up next is Victor. What are you doing?
All right. So the one like straight ahead of us doesn't seem to be engaged. Does it look like? Is he like? Is it like he's gonna like actually like, retreat or is he gonna attack us?
Well, the thing is, it looked as though he wasn't going to attack you guys, and then Pug over here basically just stabbed his friend to death. So he is very conflicted right now. And by very conflicted, I mean when his turn comes up, he's going to try to attack again.
All right, Victor is
seems
taking
right.
no mercy, and he's
I mean,
gonna.
if everyone had followed my lead, this wouldn't be a problem right now. Just sort of for the record.
I'm gonna
follow
The
your
problem-
lead.
the problem is
bird
actually-
shot me.
The problem
Alright.
is that nobody followed my lead, actually. So,
Hey, I was on board.
yeah, I
The
appreciate
bird
you.
shot me, and now I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah, to be
What,
fair,
me?
Six doesn't give a shit because
Obviously.
Go
Sorry,
for
buddy,
it.
but Kalimvor wills it. I'm gonna cast inflict wounds on this poor buddy.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
fuck.
That's
So
Not very nice.
Just a wee lad.
yeah. So
that's a fun one.
yeah.
That's a
All
very
right, that's
fun
gonna be an
one.
18.
18. That
It
hits.
hits. Oh my god, this feels bad if it didn't hit.
Yeah, that totally hits.
Ooh, 23 damage.
23?
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Not 13? Because 13 is how much HP he has.
I rolled it. Yeah, I rolled
Explain
3d10.
to me
I
how
got,
you
yeah.
fucking disintegrate this bird.
I imagine it's like almost like an open palm strike, and it just like, and just the bird just like cuts just like open up all over the board, all over the bird, and like the bird is
I
eviscerated.
mean, you
Like, went through
probably
a
get
meat
his
grinder.
bones. Like, he got
Yeah.
bird bones.
Well, the bird bones
Yeah.
turn to brittle and break.
Yeah, and just like a little bit of a cloud of mist, of like red and reddish mist comes bursting out, I guess, for the full graphic effect.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you there.
Kiwi the parrot is trembling.
Very much trembling at this point. All the birds are trembling at this point. Does that end your turn?
Trembling. Yeah.
Alright, Argos, what are you doing?
All right. Am I within this space? Because before I was kind of in between it and it.
I would say you're standing right there. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. In that case, we're going to bonus action cast Chalet once I pull out my club. Bonus action. And then we're going to go 5. How far is the drop going across here?
There it's about 5 feet at this point.
Okay. So that should be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm assuming that Pug's going to allow me to pass through him.
Right.
I mean, I
Just
guess,
did.
yeah, sure.
Alright.
All right. And now we are going to roll to attack with my Chalet club.
Alright, roll to hit.
Don't worry, I doubt that the person's just going to die. That's a modified 20 to hit.
That definitely
we're gonna
does
roll
hit. Roll
damage.
damage. Note, this is the one who was just shot by Lyra earlier.
I only
Dirty
dealt 5
20.
damage.
Well, he had 5 HP left, so...
Okay, so basically my character brings out his Chalet club. It's going to grow like a lightning bluish. He's going to walk up. He's going to say, Pug, you did a great job with that other Kenku, but let me show you how it's done. And then he's going to take his Chalet club. He's going to break it across the Kenku's head as his head just fucking splatters. And he slumps to the ground dead.
That's a very big yikes right there. Up next...
These poor Kenku.
Up next is the half-orc wizard, who is very peeved at this, seeing that a majority of his friends kind of got killed in front of him. Let's see. He has a little bit of fire in his hands, and he is going to try to... he's just going to try to shoot at the closest person to him. Let's see. He's going to do a firebolt. Firebolt has a 120-foot range, and he's going to try to hit Lyra.
Dodge, 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 dodge.
Natural 1.
Yay.
He's just so terrified by the mayhem and blood and gore.
He is just so shocked that he kind of only mumbled his incantation to shoot the fireball, and when he went to actually not fireball, firebolt, when he went to actually like push it out, it's basically just a little puff of ash from his hand.
Premature.
Yeah.
Because these 6 strangers just walk into his place and just murder 3 of his comrades so far.
Just a little bit of a weak ejection.
Yeah, exactly. Up next is Synth. What are you doing?
All right, so I forgot to move my character last turn, first of all, so I'm going to put myself where I would have been.
Okay.
I would have been right next to Ada. All right. Bullet Planks release for the birds in it. And he's going to pull out his crossbow.
From where you're standing, let's see. You have a good line of shot at Kenku number 4, but you have no line of sight on the Orc Wizard.
That's fine, I'll go for the Kenku.
All right, roll a hit.
Gotta start somewhere, you know.
The music stopped.
An 8.
An 8? Ain't gonna do it, Chief. Ain't gonna do it.
Okay, alright. My turn.
All right, cool. Ada, what are you doing at this point? Ada?
I stand by not wanting to attack and kill these guys.
Well, it's too late for that.
Yeah,
You can attack
no.
and just very badly maim them.
I mean, there is such a thing as non-lethal damage.
Yeah, exactly. Don't
mean-
kill them, just break their legs.
What
Make
about
'em
the one
crippled.
that like got knocked down to like just 0 hit points that didn't get disintegrated? Like I can't stabilize the guy that I convinced to surrender.
I will only allow that for people I've named.
All
And this
right.
Kenku
For the
has
sake of
them.
brevity. And plus the person in front of you, like they had 13 HP and the amount of damage that was done to them was basically enough to kill them outright, so. The guy in front of you is definitely
Right.
a no-go.
Okay, is it possible to take my action to like defend one of my friends instead of attacking and doing damage? Like, can I stand in
You
front
can-
of like
You're
Lyra
a
in
healer.
such a way that I
need
would
some
like
health
give her
points.
cover?
Well, let's see.
Yeah, it would
at
be
this
nice
moment,
if I was a healer.
At this moment in time, you can't
Also,
necessarily
don't
like
stand in front of me.
you can't necessarily like stand in front of people and like try to get the blow or something like that, but you can give someone a help action for their turn.
I'll take a help action.
Yeah, but I don't want to help you guys destroy these sentient creatures that we've stumbled into their home.
Well,
It's clear
too
that they're
fucking
not
bad.
the
Bird
right
shot me. I'm crossbows blazing, bitch.
Your character's
Yeah.
with the wrong party then.
No,
And they're
I
not even the
figured.
artists. Who cares?
Yeah, nah, I'm giving Lyra the help action.
All right, you would have to move up next to her in order to do that, which you can do easily enough.
Okay.
And I'll do that for you real quick. There we go. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Lyra, you are given the help action, which means that whatever you do, you have advantage in this turn.
All right. So does that mean I have an advantage on an attack roll?
Yeah.
So that means I can use my sneak attack.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm going to use my sneak attack to crossbow this bitch.
All right.
Wait, which one?
Which
the Kenku or the
bitch are you
Orc?
firing at?
Or
The orc? The half orc? All right, go ahead and roll to attack with advantage.
I crit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not. I
Oh my
crit.
god. That's amazing. Okay.
Killed.
Well, crit rules here for everybody who's still watching. Essentially, it is max on the die, roll the die, add your proficiency. So if it was like a d6, it would be a
Plus
6.
an extra d6 because of my sneak attack.
Plus an extra d6 because of your sneak attack. So that is 12 plus your proficiency, plus you roll that die. Those dice, I mean.
So
Can I
14.
flavor it real quick as to why Ada's influence somehow granted this action?
So it's
I
12
think-
plus 2 plus a d6, right?
Plus 2d6.
Plus 2d6. All
Oh
right.
yeah, that's because there's two.
So
It's already
14.
dead.
18,
Yeah, where's Ada's mind about
24.
I think what
24?
happened
24.
I think what happens is that like Ada walks up next to Lyra here, and like the ones that she's attacking, like for a moment, like they've seen Ada try to help, and so for a moment they let their guard down because they're like not expecting someone that like Ada is standing by to just murder them immediately.
Exactly.
Really, no remorse.
So before, let's see. First off, how do you want to do this? He's a wizard. He doesn't have a lot of HP.
I'm gonna just, take aim with my crossbow, and he's gonna get shot right between the eyes and just
That
fall
happens.
over.
Usually, a half-orc, because of their relentless endurance, would drop to 1 HP instead. But
Oh.
that's only if you don't kill them outright, which you did.
Oof.
Damn it, he's probably the one we needed to capture and talk to, but oh well.
Raleigh needed to ask him some questions. Yeah.
But anyway, you that little bit of help and guidance seems to have let their guard down, which allowed you to get the opportunity you needed to string your bow back and go and fire at this orc. It goes
Oh,
right
you're
between the
welcome.
eyes into the brain. And you see in his eyes there's a moment of shock where he realizes that he's fucking dead and he's not coming back. And he's out. He's gone.
Don't say I never gave you nothing.
Does
I'll
that end
take
your
it.
turn?
Yeah.
Up next is Kenku number 4. He looks around, he sees that all of his comrades are dead. And he's going to try to book it. He's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. No. He can only 50, 55, 60. He can only really get to about there, and that's going to end his turn. Are you guys going to pursue him?
We're going to
Yeah.
let him go like good people.
Well,
Like,
we still
fuck
need
we
to find
are.
the
I'm gonna
guy,
chase
so
after him.
Alright.
we'll try to get him, but I think we should try to get him because we do need to still find the guy.
Yeah. So, let's see.
But I'm
So
not
I'll
sure
dash,
if we
which
can
doubles
even
my
get him.
speed, right?
Yeah, it doubles your speed. And it,
Right, so 80
it just
feet.
takes up your... What?
Yeah.
Wait,
Fast.
you
Wait.
don't have cunning action yet, so you can't dash as a bonus action.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
true. You're only
mobile.
level 1.
She has the
Oh.
mobile feet.
Hmm.
In that case,
That
your
doesn't
dash
mean
allows
that
you
you can
to.
just dash, though.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
true.
It
doesn't
means that
increase
when
just
she
dash right now.
dashes,
She can move
the
80 feet
mobile, she can move 80 feet because of the mobile feet.
and
Yeah,
ignore
but you
the
still
Yeah,
have to be
mobile
able to
increases her
dash.
base speed by
She
10.
would just dash as an action. She can't dash and attack.
Yeah, so basically she can still dash and she can do it fast. She just can't do it this turn.
Yeah, but we'll get there when we get there. First off, Pug, what are you doing? You see this
Oh,
Kenku
I'm-
basically burst out the door and
Yeah, I'm gonna
runs.
dash
All right,
here.
cool.
Yeah.
From
And,
where you're standing, you can't necessarily see him because the door is at the lower part, basically on basically at the square above the one that kind of meets with the cobblestone. That's where the door is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that?
Yeah,
and
that'll
that's your
end my turn.
All right.
Yep.
Victor, what are you doing?
I mean, like, I feel like Victor doesn't really have anything he's particularly doing, just kind of chilling, looking around. Keep an
You
eye
know,
out.
I disintegrated a bird. I think I might as well kick back.
Yeah, Victor's done his work
I
for the god of
expended-
death.
I expended my kill quota for today. And that ends your turn?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up a little bit, but yeah.
All right, Argos, what are you doing?
Alrighty, I am slow boy. Yeah, we'll just dash too.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Roll 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Now
And
your
my turn.
All right, cool. Synth, you're up. What are you doing?
I can see that the bird's being taken care of. So I'm actually. Can I do an Arcana check on the paper bird I found?
Sure.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to it than the fact it can like fold and unfold and refold, that type of stuff. There seems to be more to it. You're not quite entirely sure. You're gonna have to spend a little bit of time really analyzing it, but it looks as though it might be useful to you.
All right.
Yeah.
In that case,
And I'll say,
can I look around the room?
there's a bunch of crates and barrels anywhere. It's gonna take a while for you to go over and see if there's actually anything that's valuable.
Okay, so it's kind of the same as the last room.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna just follow the crew then, I guess.
All right.
Not super invested, but excited to see what happens.
I want to see a bird die.
Well, they're not the artist, so they have nothing for me.
Right, yeah. And that's gonna end your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Ada, what are you doing?
I'm following
I'm
after.
gonna run.
No, that's Lyra I'm talking
Oh,
about.
sorry.
Ada. You'll run next round. Next turn.
Who are you?
I'm gonna take over Ada's body and I'm gonna run.
Oh my god.
I'm going to not run just to spite you personally. I'm going to sort of paramedic jog after the rest of them.
Okay. And are you just like doing the regular 30 feet, or are you gonna try to dash?
I'm gonna move 40 feet exactly. I'm gonna
Alright.
use the dash action, but I'm not actually going to dash.
Alright, you move to
Paramedic
about...
jog.
You move
Olympic
to about,
fast
like,
walk.
You get to about here. You would move one down, but that was where like the wizard body is, so
Look, at some point,
Sounds
I'm gonna
good.
want to throw you over the edge of a ship.
that might
We'll
happen.
need a
at some
ship
point.
Try.
first, but I'm getting the feeling.
That might happen at some point.
Yeah, you very well might. Just
Yeah.
gonna let it happen. I don't have the energy to deal with this shit.
I would also like to fill that position.
Literally just dies because they don't
What,
have the
person
energy.
who gets thrown over or person who throws me over?
A
Well,
person who gets Lily's fucking ire
Oh yeah.
directly thrown at them.
Basically, yeah.
I was gonna say, each of you just like get sick of me. You each take a limb and just sort of chuck me over. It's
Alright.
fine.
Alright.
It's whatever.
And next
The
up,
two blue people
is-
just hate you a lot.
Guess this is my life now. This is just what's happening.
Alright, so next up in initiative is Lyra. What are you doing?
Running.
You're running? Alright, move your 60 feet or 80 feet, whatever the fuck you have.
Yeah.
Apparently you're really fucking fast.
Hell yeah.
Yoink.
Fuck.
Actually, wait.
you,
Yoink.
you basically just bolt through the door and you block the only passage of escape in front of the Kenku. And that Kenku basically
Lol.
just stops put and he is completely mortified. He's looking around and he's like, help. And that's going
Oh,
to end
he
his
learned
turn.
that word from me.
Aww.
No.
Aww.
And initiative
That's
is
so
going
Not
cute.
all
and
right.
the initiative is going to end at this point. He has surrendered.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, as I catch up to the rest of you, I say, okay, so you don't speak common. I try Elvish.
He just
I try-
shakes his head.
I try Sylvan. Do you know what I'm saying now?
Yeah, you speak Sylvan too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of important if he speaks Sylvan. Do you speak Sylvan? Or do you speak any other languages that he might know?
Infernal.
Try it.
Well, he's just going to say yes
Undercommon?
and no for some things. Yes on knowing another language. No on whatever the fuck you guys just said.
Huh.
I'm gonna try to speak to him in
Celestial.
Primordial.
His ears perk up a bit, and he also speaks in Primordial.
Sick.
Perfect.
Don't hurt me.
Do
I
the
won't
rest
hurt
of
you
your
if you don't hurt
friends
me.
So this, not to say I told you so or anything, but this really feels like something we could have tried a little bit sooner.
The bird shot me, Ada. What do you want me to do?
We did come on with weapons blazing, one of them put his
Shot
sword
me.
down.
Wait.
Sword down.
Hold on.
You
Do
all
you
saw
know?
that. Yeah,
Hold
it
on,
was right
hold
in
on.
front of all of you.
I'm gonna look at the bird and talk in primordial. Do you know who made this? And I'm gonna hold out the paper crane again.
No,
Not the time.
no.
Oh, right. Why did I even try to save your life?
I'm sorry, but I have to say that your voice and the way you're talking is giving me Lisa Vanderpump.
Listen, I don't give a shit about your housewives. So don't compare me to the rich and elite.
You're giving me Lisa Vanderpump.
My fucking god. That's a reference.
I would rather die.
My character,
Anyway.
my character Argos is going to come up to the Kenku, and he is going to ask the Kenku,
Didn't your
I am
character
looking for
Argos
some.
just disintegrate one of them?
No, that was Victor.
No, Victor
Great.
disintegrated him. I just bashed one of his friends' heads open
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the magical with the
So you
with
seem
a
you seem pretty
magical
you
throw.
seem pretty credible as a person to be talking to him.
Yeah. Absolutely. So my character's going to talk to him. Anyway, he's going
In
to ask.
primordial?
Oh, no, in common.
Well, to be fair, he can understand common, can't he?
Yeah, you can.
So he
can
could
understand
answer
common.
in primordial, and I
can
can
only
translate.
he can only answer basically how Kenku work is that they can only answer through mimicry. So unless they've heard someone say that word, they cannot say that word.
Okay.
My character's going to ask, have you ever heard of a Floon Flamberger?
Floon.
That
Yes.
sounds right.
Do you know where he is?
Pretty boy locked up out back.
Key?
No key.
Huh. How is he restrained then?
Tie him up.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
In that case, we've come here for what we were looking for. Let's go loot the bodies and leave.
Go.
Simple enough.
He kind of points at himself and he says, "Go,
No.
go," and he's gonna try to leave.
I'm gonna step out of his way, obviously.
All right.
Can I loot the orc wizard?
Yeah, you can.
I'll go loot the Kenku.
On him,
Right.
he has what looks to be a spell book, and let's see if I can figure out what exactly that spell book has. Give me one moment. Let's see. He has like a very minimal number of spells. Basically, it's all the spells that he has. He basically has attached to him already. Firebolts, mending, prestidigitation, burning hands, disguise self, and shields.
Ooh.
Those are the spells he currently has in that book. He's a
Can you
very
repeat that again?
new wizard. Firebolts, mending, prestidigitation, burning hands, disguise self, and shields.
Can someone mend this hole in my side?
That's healing.
Oh,
I could
can
heal you, but I don't
basically
feel like
treat
it.
the spell book as like a scroll, and like that's a use of those spells for us?
No, that's not how it works.
Savage.
Only
How does it work?
Only a wizard or someone who has studied in wizardry is capable of using the spells in that book, and even then they have to prepare it. So we're talking
Right.
a arcane trickster rogue, or we're talking a straight up wizard. Any
All right.
regular person can't just pick up a spell book and use it. It takes a lot of time to understand what it says and how it works, and you need a lot of understanding in magic in that field in order to actually cast that spell.
I do get spells in a couple levels.
Yeah, but you're a ranger, not a wizard. They're different classes
Right.
altogether. So you wouldn't
We
be able to
Let's
do
go
carry
it.
find
anything
that
in
guy.
here anyway.
go find that guy. Help him out.
You guys look around and you see that there is, in fact, a door up north, basically under the staircase. And inside, you find two people kind of tied up. They're both sitting in chairs and they're kind of tied back to back where the chairs are. And you recognize one of them by the description you were given as Floon. Last name still very much pending. And another guy is someone who looks kind of similar to him, although he looks a lot more regal and his ginger hair seems to be a lot longer.
Hey, Victor, I didn't know you had a twin.
Victor just stares off into the distance.
I mean, Victor. I imagine Victor's still behind, so I guess. I mean, if he's coming out.
They're both currently gagged.
Yeah, I don't. What was that joke?
Could be.
Can we
Take this
ungag
gag
them?
out. Yeah.
What if we didn't? I think that would be funny.
Thank you so much. I thought they were going to kill us.
They?
Who
said
flew
we won't?
flames
An
here?
orc?
The Zents, yeah, they were they were kind of after him. I was kind of caught in the crossfire. Did Volo send you?
Oh, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, he was quite. Well, he wasn't necessarily concerned. He was slightly troubled about you.
Hey,
It was very
Well,
persuasive.
I suppose he was right in that regard. Oh, fuck. Thank you. Rainer, you awake? And he starts, the other guy, he looks like he's kind of slumped over. He kind of shakes a little
Right,
bit
so-
and wakes up, and he's also gagged.
Before
We
we
just,
get
like,
you
are they
out
tied
of
up?
here, where are your captors?
The Kenku and,
No, the Zents.
well, yeah, well, it was the Zens that brought us here. The others.
Where are
from
they
my...
now?
I don't know. I have no idea. They took us
So
here. They
not-
covered our heads in bags. We weren't entirely sure where we were.
So they're
when we
not
got here, they
here.
left, and the Kenku and that orc guy basically was asking us these weird questions about some stone they were looking for. I don't really know
Okay, you
anything
can
about that.
tell us the details on the road. I just want to make sure we're not about to get ambushed as we're freeing you.
Understandable. But, can you cut our binds first?
Yeah, I'll cut
I-
their binds.
Yeah, I do
And
the
the-
other guy while you're doing the first.
Yeah. The other guy shakes a little bit and.
Oh,
kinda
yo.
just
Oh, you guys
cracks
couldn't
his
hear me,
knuckles a
huh?
bit. Wait, were you mute?
No, I wasn't. I'm sorry. I guess I just didn't have the mic close to me.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
didn't hear
I've
you
just
at
been
all.
trying. Sorry, I've just been trying to say I've been unfreeing them, and I wanted to do a medicine check to make sure that they're both okay.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I none of us could have heard you apparently. That was weird. But yeah, you look at them. They look a bit battered and bruised, but they don't look particularly really injured. To the point where a couple of nights stay somewhere would probably be enough for them to heal on their own. And
So
yeah,
they've
you're
got
able
like
to
a
free them
level of
pretty easily.
exhaustion.
Okay. In
Yeah.
that case, let's go head out.
All right. As you guys do that, you hear what really equates to a large bang upstairs, as you hear a number of men from upstairs, and one of them says, "Right, this is where the Zens are. Look around. Make sure
There it
to
is.
arrest anyone who meets what we're looking for."
We should get out of here.
Should.
That's
Is it
what
back
I've
door?
been trying to say.
Yeah. So we'll leave out the back door that the
No,
Kenku
wait.
left from.
The other guy who looks a bit more regal, I'll handle this. I'm a Never Ember after all.
Do you have to?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm Rainer Never Ember. I am the son of someone who once was an Open Lord, so I can handle them. Don't worry.
Hey, is there any way I can convince him that that's a terrible idea? Because that's a terrible idea. I
It's
stand in
going
his
to
way.
be-
I go ahead and
Just-
stand in his way.
Just trust me. Just trust me.
You were tied up moments ago. We're getting you
And
out of
I
here,
am the
and we're
son
doing
of
it
a
on our
former
terms.
open lord. They're probably
Yeah,
looking
so
for
you
me
want to live
because I
long
was
enough
also
to-
kidnapped. Let me handle this. He's gonna leave.
The fact that they're probably looking for you is exactly why you should not go over to
I
them.
am not a criminal. I'm a noble.
You are a
And
fool.
those are guards that are breaking in, by the way.
Yeah. Down here,
Okay.
we're okay. Everything is fine. And a number of guards start to come down. They look over towards the scene and they see dead Kenku, a dead half-orc. This guy who looks to be the captain, he looks around and he says, "Oh, gods, that's a terrible scene. Raina, you all right?" Yes, I'm fine. These people over here saved my life. I'm not entirely sure how they found me, but I'm really glad they did. Well, that's really good to hear. Usually, looking around here, it seems as though you've definitely killed these people. Usually that means I'd have to arrest all of you, but since you've saved Rainer over here, I think it would be fine to let you all go.
Yeah, we found this place like this already anyway.
Roll a deception check.
Okay, what do I even have for that? Oh, sweet.
Can I nod and like
Hey.
enforce that lie?
What did you roll?
Well,
There's a nat 1, a modified 4.
If that's
I
the
was
case,
trying to
then
give help.
If
I was
that's
trying
the case,
to
then explain
assist.
the blood on that bearded fellow over there.
Well, it takes a bloodbath every night. It relaxes him, keeps him youthful, you know?
I feel as though that is enough to warrant a potential arrest, but I feel you're joking.
my character is now going to say, "Come on, Synth. There's no need to jest. They are letting us go, which is by far the wisest decision they could possibly come to in this situation. Please
right,
ensure that
Argus.
Mr. Neverember gets home safely. We have to go and get this other man, Dune Lembuster, back to his friend."
It's Floon.
Lugnut.
Just call me Floon.
All
No,
right,
that doesn't
Dune.
sound right.
Slime Slinger. Yes.
Just Floon is fine. No need to say
All
my
right.
last name. I know.
Fluke.
All right, Sloon. No problem. Understood.
He develops a migraine.
He
Well,
has taken psychic
What's wrong,
damage.
Zune?
Before all of you go, I'm not entirely sure who here is new to Candlekeep or not, but I feel
Candlekeep.
Waterdeep. Slip of the tongue. I was there just last week.
You
I've been
were
on a
just
vacation.
kidnapped. You know, we're
I am guard speaking.
okay.
My name is Captain Staggett, and I feel as though I should give all of you the code legal. Make sure you all understand and learn these rules, because if I ever see you again doing something that pertains to criminal activity, I will not hesitate to arrest you. Neither will my men here. You understand?
My character is going to take the book or the little pamphlet or
It's a
whatever
little
the hell it
pamphlet.
is. Little pamphlet. He's going to start reading through it. He's going to put a hand over his face to hide laughter. Like a not real laughter, but like a little like chuckle.
Did he really just hand us a pamphlet?
Yeah, he handed you a pamphlet of all the rules in the city.
Okay
This
then.
is unbelievable.
Understood.
And I'm going to post it in the exposition page in the Discord, so y'all can see it.
Hilarious.
Love it.
These are all the rules. Read them and learn them.
Oh, I remember this list.
But Argos, you're laughing.
I said I would put my hand over my face and do a slight chuckle.
What's so funny?
Sensible chuckle.
What's so funny about the law?
Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. It's a natural reaction every now and again.
Well, make sure to keep that checked. And he's going to go off with Rainer.
Wait, you mentioned a stone. What was that about a stone?
We'll handle it. It's fine. And then Raynor says, no, hold on a second. I feel as though these people should know what's going on. After all, they did save my life, so...
Yeah, I'd also I'd like to point out Pug committed a crime punishable by death earlier.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, which one?
The one where you actively
Impersonating.
impersonated...
Yeah, right.
A noble.
That's the one, right?
That is a thing that's punishable by death. So it's a very good thing that you did that in a very shady bar. Mind you.
Right.
Yeah.
Love it.
So funny.
Yeah. So he says, this is basically what happened. The Santharum thought my father embezzled a large amount of gold while he was open lord, and he hid the gold somewhere in the city. They think they could find it by using an artifact called the Stone of Galore, which was in the hands of the Xanathar's Guild until recently.
I know what that is.
Apparently someone stole it. The Zents thought I knew something about this, but I don't. My father and I haven't spoken in years. He's over in Neverwinter right now. I'm here in Waterdeep. We're not on speaking terms at the moment, so there's absolutely no way I would know anything about this treasure that he has hidden.
This could be the treasure I'm looking for. You must
Do
tell
I know
me
anything
everything
about
you
this
know.
stone?
I know absolutely nothing about
But who
this.
told you about it?
My
Where can I find them?
Hazel, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What did you say?
Okay. Do I know anything about this stone? I want to roll a check.
Yeah, roll a history check.
Can I also do that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeehaw, 19.
19?
Me too.
Oh, okay, so both of you have been here long enough to hear some tale about it. It's some weird stone that seems to be shifting between hands a lot, between the gangs that are here, between the Zents and the Xanathar's guilds, that all seem to be trying to get this thing. With the 19, you're not entirely sure what it's used for or how exactly it works, but you know it exists. Yeah, we'll try to end this very soon. We'll try to end this very soon, Hunter. Just give me a couple of minutes and we'll actually finish this up. We're almost done with chapter 1. But yeah, I don't know anything. I've only heard about it in passing, and I understand that my father has something to do about it. But again, I haven't spoken to him in years. So, yeah. But in due time, when everything starts to die down a bit, I might come to see you again. Or if you ever need help from me, again, I am a noble. I should be able to help in a number of ways. Feel free to contact me. Asking any person on the street and you'll be able to figure out where I live pretty easily.
Yeah, it seems like maybe not a position you want to be in when people are looking for you, yeah?
Well, where else am I supposed to go? At least at this point,
Fair enough.
I'm under the security of these people. But anyway, hope to see you around. Take care. And they all leave at this point.
All right.
Yeah, so at this point, you and Floon all take leave as well. And you start to go back to
The yawning portal?
the yawning portal. You go inside, you notice that Volo seems to be a few drinks in, and he notices you guys arrive, and his eyes kind of widen a little bit, and hides up pretty quickly and waves to y'all. But it's pretty obvious what you've seen there.
Yeah, that's pretty sketch. Not gonna lie.
Hey, I didn't think you would have arrived so soon. I thought it would taken you a day or two at least.
Not when you're dealing with the weaklings like those Kenku.
Oh, they were Kenku.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I don't really think they
And an orc.
Oh, okay.
I don't
They
really
did not
think they
last
wanted
long.
to fight us.
All right.
We kind of just went in and, committed murder, I guess. That's sort of what we do here
Well,
in
I
this
mean,
town.
as long as the guards don't catch you, I suppose.
They did, but they decided it was wise. Just let us leave.
Really? they're usually pretty cutthroat about that.
Well, we did also save Never Ember as well.
Wait, Rainer Never Ember? Oh, gods, that explains a lot. They were probably they kind of look alike, Fluin and Rainer. So
Well, they had both of them, so you would have thought they would have had time to figure out which was which.
I mean, you were dealing with Kenku, right?
Among others, apparently.
All right. Well, well, it's I'm very glad to see Fluent. You're still alive and well. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna go sit at the bar real quick, get a couple of drinks, let this whole thing wash over. Yeah. Well, I'm very sorry to say, I must confess that I only have a few coins to spare currently. But never let it be said that Volo.
Who could have foreseen this?
But never let it be said that Volo reneges on a promise. Allow me to present something even more valuable. And he goes into his pocket and he picks out what looks to be a scroll tube. This is a deed to a remarkable ship here in Waterdeep. We'll need to we need a magistrate to transfer the ownership of this scroll, and I'll arrange a meeting with you after I've inspected the vessel. After you have inspected the vessel and deem it satisfactory. Would that work? I can also give you the money as well, but the money I got from my sales, it takes a couple of days to ship.
What was your plan if we don't agree to this?
Ask you to wait a couple of days until the money comes in?
I mean, we can do both, right?
Yeah.
Let's
would
do
be
As I
both.
said, I never renege on a promise. I will give you the money once it's here, but this might hold you over for a bit.
The ship will
And
do for now.
My
when
character's
you
going
get
to.
the money, will
I'll
you be
snatch the deed,
expecting
by
this
the
ship
way.
back?
No,
This
no, you can
seems like
keep
a
it.
good sign.
You can keep it.
Oh, I
What is up?
accept.
My character's going to side eye over to Synth.
Yeah, what is it, buddy? What is it, buddy?
He's going to give you that look that says, "Take the deal."
Yeah, I think he might be good for it. If not, we can always find him later, you know?
All right. In that case,
Hmm.
can we
Like
can
I
both
said,
of our
I'm gonna
characters
take the deed from
simultaneously
him.
Alright.
shake his hand and
Yeah,
say,
absolutely.
"All right, we'll each shake one of his hands for the boat."
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Deal.
Okay. Sounds good.
Beautiful.
Thank you again. I could not I cannot give my appreciation enough. Thank you.
Finally, some good
Try.
fucking food.
Love it. And anyway, we're gonna end it here for tonight. And all of you are level 2 now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Spells.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
But anyway, we
Power.
did get a little bit over time, but we were also a little bit late, so catching up there.
Yep.
I'll fix the webcams next week for the roleplay thing. Well, not the roleplay thing, the combat thing, because I was a little bit delayed on time, and hopefully it all worked out in the end. Hope all of you have a very wonderful evening. And
One last question, real quick.
Mhm.
Are we treating this as I'm assuming this is a long rest now since we are leveling up?
Yeah, well, we're not dealing with gritty realism here. We are just gonna go with what works. So when I say you level up, you level up.
Cool and good.
Yep.
Cool.
Well,
How do we do the level up on
On
What
D&D
was it?
Beyond.
Yeah.
We'll
The
talk
little
about that
settings
after.
thing.
We'll talk about that after after
I-
I finally end the stream. I hope everyone
Okay.
I hope everyone has
a wonderful night. I hope you all take care. I'll see you around next week.